Hey guys! Oh, it's muted. I'm just joshing. That's too loud. Oh shoot. Oh gosh. It's a delicate operation. Hey guys, I'm just joshing. And welcome to the Tuesday stream. If you didn't see the Discord message, maybe you came here from Twitter, or maybe you forgot how to read in between the last couple streams and don't see the name of the game on the stream right now. We're playing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX. They could have maybe added a couple more words into that title. Doesn't quite distinguish it enough. Because I picked it up at I picked it up in the dang Target today. That's a great place to go. I went to Target today. Almost got suckered into buying several other games as well. Apparently, since it's Mario Day, aka March 10th, they're doing like a big sale on a lot of Mario titles, including Mario Party, Mario Kart, Mario Maker, which I already have, Mario and Luigi or something, some sort of Yoshi game. But a whole slew of Mario games were on sale. Almost picked me up a couple. Finally decided probably don't spend all of the money that you have on games you're probably not going to play. Welcome in. How you guys doing? I'm excited to play this game. As the title of the stream suggests, this is a remake of the greatest Pokemon spin-off games of all time. Or at least the greatest Pokemon spin-off series, which is the Mystery Dungeon series. I haven't played all of the Mystery Dungeon series. I never played Explorers of Time or Darkness or Sky, which I hear are the best three. And I never played whatever came after that because I heard they were really bad. So, this is what I grew up... Pokemon Red Rescue Team is what I grew up on, and that's what this, to some degree, is a remake of. It's a remake of Blue and Red, but it's the greatest. This is, if you're wondering why your boy loves roguelites so much, Isaac, Enter the Gungeon, Nuclear Throne, etc., it's this series right here. It's this series right here. It's Pokemon with a roguelite, randomly generated dungeon crawling aspect to it, on top of a really good story. Once you get past the story, it's just infinite dungeons over and over and over again. They usually get so difficult that I quit. But that's okay, because it's the story that you play through. Also, take a look at this. Look at the inside. I opened the inside of this case, and so many... If you live it, this might elicit a similar reaction from you. I opened the case, and a flood of nostalgia came back. A massive flood of nostalgia. They've got all of the possible, or at least many of the possible starter Pokemon you can be, with all of their... Look at Sad Chikorita. With all of their fancy... Taste the cartridge? It tastes horrible. I already did. I have to every time just to see if they fixed it. They've got them all. They got Angry Totodile. I love them so much. By the way, if we don't get Totodile, we are restarting. I'm kidding. I would never do that. That's like probably my favorite inside of a case I've ever seen in my entire life. Ignore the Pokemon. I don't have autofocus on. Ignore the Pokemon sword in there. I don't have a place for it. It does look like the coffee table. Have you guys all seen the coffee table Maria made me? It does look like that. It's exciting. Tips on defeating Gaping Dragon in Dark Souls Uno. He's beaten 30 years into the dirt. Biggest tips from what I remember. It's been a little bit since I played Dark Souls. I took that fight very slow. If you try to be a little bit too aggressive, you're going to get pancaked. What I did, obviously you want to stick to the booty. Stay as close to the booty as you can. He will tail slap you every now and again. That's a pretty bad time. You avoid that. Go in, get a couple stabs in on him, and then back it up, because he will either do a tail swipe, which you're going to want to get away from. He'll do the jump and replant himself, which you want to be away from. Or sometimes he'll do a big shake, which you want to get away from. Or the worst is he'll send out the goo. If he sends the goo out, you're toast. It's over. That's a big yuck. So just stay as far away from that and take it very slowly. If you think you're taking it slowly, take it about 5 times more slowly. It's going to take a long time. He's got a lot of HP, but that's the way I did it. I'm pretty sure that fight took me like 20 minutes. So it's not a marathon, or it's not a sprint. It is a marathon. At least that's the way I did it. I'm sure there's an easier way. That was only for my first Dark Souls playthrough, so I'm sure there's an easier way. Yo, I forgot to welcome people in. I'm sorry. Welcome, Yeetus. Yeetus, you're going to be very excited at the beginning of this game when you don't just choose. There are many different starter options, as you can see, that you can be. You don't just pick the one you want. You have to take a personality test, straight out of the Myers-Briggs, except not nearly as advanced. It's got questions. Not so live. Did we just say the exact same? How in the world? Like, not even like a similar train of thought. The same wording. What in the world? Literally at the same time. What? Just so you know, I was not cheating. I was scrolled up to the top of chat to see everybody who's been in here so far. I didn't even see it. Anyway, it's that. It's straight out of Myers-Briggs, except instead of, you know, like actual questions that can help do some sort of psychoanalytical analysis, it asks questions like, someone farted. Are you gonna take a whiff? It's weird questions like that. That still give a great insight into your own personal character, because everybody knows Psyduck be smelling the farts. It has some really strange ones, but it'll be good. We will get our result. Now, what I used to do as a kid, well, I did 2 things. The thing I did first was I would continue resetting until I got the Pokemon I wanted by answering certain ways. And after playing through the game about 10 million times and purchasing the strategy guide, I would know which one I wanted to get, and I would cheat and I would look up which answers gave which points and then just cheat and get the one I want. We're not doing that. First time we go through the personality test is what we get. Whatever we get is what we're going to stick with. Now, my first time I played the demo. We could just pick up from there, but I want to start fresh. I got Mudkip, which is a great starter. And I chose Charmander as my partner. Pretty solid team. I'd be fine doing the same thing again, but I'm leaving it up to chance to try to get another possible one. Welcome in Maria. Welcome Neon. Welcome Crotus. Welcome Not So Livid. Welcome Baked Ziti. Hope you guys are having a nice Tuesday. I'm excited. This is the first. How many Tuesdays has it been where I didn't have to ask what the heck we're going to play tonight? I knew what the heck we're going to play tonight, and that's a good feeling. I'm happy. Did we get to vote on my companion? That's actually a pretty good idea, Maria. That is a pretty solid idea. I think I like that idea. If you guys would like to, I will take chat consideration. It might be kind of hard since there'll be like 12 options, and if there's only like 7 people in chat, basically if 2 people can agree on one, that's going to win. So it might be hard to do a vote, but we could like narrow it down maybe and do a vote or something. I don't know. I like that idea, though. I like a little chat interaction. Again, I also don't know if this is going to become a long-term series. I honestly don't think this would be a great Twitch series, because as much as I love the dungeon crawly aspects of this game, they do get a little grindy. There's some times in the game where like literally you cannot advance the story until you pass a certain number of days, and every day you have to go in the dungeon, and a specific dungeon crawl could take like 15 to 30 minutes. So you know, we might go like half an hour to an hour with no story progress, and that can be kind of not super fun to watch. It might make a better YouTube series where I just like cut out all the grindy bits except for like the best parts, like if someone joins the team or something like that. Maybe I'll make it a YouTube series, but probably not. But it could happen. You thought Chad was lagged for a second? Oh, and I just read Not So Livid's straight out of Myers-Briggs. That is kind of nuts. I mean, there's not that many personality tests to choose from, but like that's probably the most common. But the straight out part is pretty impressive. Maybe Not So Livid and I are both just big NWA fans. TF, you mean not nearly as advanced as Myers-Briggs? Oh, I forgot. You do not stand the Myers-Briggs, do you? You dislike the Myers-Briggs test. Spoken like a true ENTP, am I right, chat? Is that even a possibility? I have no idea. Yeetus, what's your Myers-Briggs? Is it ENTP? I just guessed that. I'm gonna guess it's ISFP. I'm gonna guess you're an ISFP. That is my guess right here, right now. Obviously, you take a whiff. Spoken like a true Psyduck, Neon. The Myers-Briggs is as advanced as a robo fortune teller in the mall. Yo, speaking of, a fortune teller in Vegas came forth today and said she predicted the future and Tom Brady's coming to the Raiders. Now, she also lives in Las Vegas, so it's possible that she's got a little bit of personal bias there, but it's what she says. And if it's a psychic that says it, it must be true, right? You got Eevee, you love Eevee. Eevee's pretty great, especially with the... I think this game has... So this game, it's a remake. It doesn't have, like, every... So, like, when these games first came out, it was only up to Gen 3 had been released, I think. Maybe Gen 4, but Gen 4 wasn't in this game. Only the first 3 regions were released, like the first 350 Pokemon or whatever. They did add some Pokemon to this game, but it's mostly... they added Pokemon who like later got evolutions, or vice versa. Like if a baby version of that Pokemon. So for example, like I think Munchlax actually was in this game. I think this was enough time for Munchlax. But for example, if there was a Pokemon in this game that later got a baby form, the baby form will be in. Or if there's a Pokemon that later got an evolution, for example, Tangela or Gligar, they got Gen 4 evolutions, the evolutions will be in this game. So for Eevee, Eevee gets Glaceon added, Leafeon added, Sylveon added. Eevee's a pretty good starter option, especially, although you can't evolve until pretty late unless they change that, so. But once you can, it's pretty exciting. You saw a video on Twitter of Bulbasaur nearly dying, and it was the most heartbreaking. Get ready for it. NSL's words echo in your head. Did you download the VODs yet? I have not downloaded the VODs in a couple days. Thank you for the quick reminder. Allow me to write it on my hand. Very quickly, just remember, this is a chopstick. So it actually didn't write. But I will remember, I promise, probably, definitely will remember. You were a counselor and forget what the 4 letters were? It's been a while since I've done the Myers-Briggs. I was an INTJ for a long time. And then I switched into an INTP, and my entire worldview was shattered. And then I switched to INFP? No, ISFP. I don't remember. Oh, no, ENTP. I don't remember. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. I used to put a lot of value on my Myers-Briggs because it was I was an INTJ, which was like one of the... I think it is the rarest type, and it's like all the geniuses in the world are INTP or INTJ. So I was like... I'm going to be an INTJ. I'm going to be Albert Einstein, Stephen Hawking, cure cancer, save the world from itself. And then I took and that was very motivated Josh for a long time. And then I took the test one day and it changed to INTP, which is like, well, you know, you could eat trash. I don't know. That's pretty good, right? And I stopped caring about everything. It absolutely ruined my life. Yo, Big Dreamer. Welcome in. Side quest is ESPN. Do you see that? How obvious is it that I've never played basketball? Is that the right form? Is that the right form? Yo, that's actually a good question, Big CD. At what Myers-Briggs personality are most streamers? Twitch streamers MTBIs. Let's see it on Reddit. Oh, they're all different. Ninja's an ENTP, apparently. I don't know who most of these people are. Dr. Lupo's an ENTJ. Dr. Disrespect is an ESTP. TSM Dequan is an ISFP. I don't know who that is. Very cool. Interesting. Add me to the list. Why aren't I on that Reddit post? Come on now. You're an IDFC, am I right? Haha, no cursing in chat, Yeetus, even if you're faking it. You summon 3 people for the fight. Oh, you're going to crush him, Neon. That's an easy dub. Just let them get squished. If you let them get squished, you'll be fine. Munchlax wasn't the original, and Livid has downloaded them. I will get them downloaded, I promise you. The downloading is the easy part. I can end the stream, download them, and leave the room. It's the editing that takes a little bit longer. At the very least, I do want to start uploading the full VODs just so people have access to them if they want to have access to them. And then maybe we'll start trudging down this path of editing them into shorter 20-minute bite-sized. 20 minutes is still pretty long, but I mean when it's like 15 hours of footage, condensing it to 20 minutes is pretty. It's not too hard for me because there's not that many funny moments. Am I right? But it's still tough for me because I want to include everything. Anyway, you think you were ISFP, so intro sensor feeler perceiver. I was eating Takis. Bro, these chopsticks have been down here for 45 years. But I do eat my Takis with chopsticks. Look, I have horrible form. Please do not judge. I know you're supposed to do it like this. I've never been able to do chopsticks this way. Can't do it. I have to. It goes back to how I used to hold pens and pencils as a child, which everybody made fun of. But look who's laughing now. Me, who still has bad handwriting. I know that the proper way to hold a pencil is to put all three fingers. I used to hold my pencils like this. Why? I have no freaking idea. I thought it gave me better stability up here. Down here, look how much. No wind resistance. A strong gust of wind comes in the classroom, and suddenly your word you're trying to write turns into something completely off altogether, and you get an F. This is some nice stability. That's not going anywhere. Nothing. Now, my handwriting still sucks, so it actually didn't really help at all, but it's the thought that counts. Big Dreamer, did I welcome you in? If not, welcome. Ironically, you actually think it's kind of fine for counseling. You're an ESFP, you hate this. Ah, yes, Reddit, the #1 source on all things. Whenever people post this stuff, you assume they have no real personality. Excuse me, haha. Haha, say haha, say psych right now. Am I throwing a dart? That's just how I hold a pencil. That is a great, actually I think proper dart technique is actually down here too. That's just how I hold the pencil. You can't deny, look, this is even the world's longest pencil. You cannot deny the stability. Take a look at this. Here's how you normally hold a pencil, okay. Okay, I mean, semi-stable, but look at that, gone. Nothing. Hold it up here. And I get like a boa constrictor wrap going on it, so I'm like extra holding it in there. Doesn't matter, pick a direction, it's not going anywhere. This one, it's going every which way. That pencil's so long, it's a chopstick. Don't worry, it's a chopstick. It is pencil colored for whatever reason, but it's a chopstick. That's worse than my free throw? What are you talking about? You should see me. Yo, Maria used to skunk me when we used to play. Actual embarrassing. We used to go to the rec at our university all the time and just play some like one-on-one pickup basketball. And I made a stop because she used to absolutely destroy me every single time. We would be playing for like an hour straight. There would be times where I didn't make a single basket, a single layup. I can't do it. It's not in my skill set. I could throw and catch a football. I can hit a baseball, I can throw a baseball, I can catch a baseball. That's just not one of the... Basketball is just not in the skill set. I can dunk on a golf ball. I'm going next Monday to Topgolf. I'll send you a video of me dunking on a golf ball. It's not quite Mike Trout levels, but I can send that thing into at least the first stratosphere. Can't do it with basketball. There's just no crossover there, no skill set. That's high T holding. Thank you, side quest. You never know. Look, maybe it's because I was a nerd, I was bullied, and people were always yoinking my pencils. You do this, give me that pencil, nerd. Got it. You do this, give me that pencil, nerd. Okay, I mean, it still came out because I have weak grip strength, but there was more resistance. They might think twice about it. This stream doesn't have any funny moments, not the ramen. I should just upload the clip of the ramen as its own video. That's all we need. 10 million views. That could be a TikTok. I'll get a TikTok. That could be a great TikTok, I bet. He was very bad despite the extra... Maria... Don't dox that. My height, that is. Dunk on means you jump over it for the dunk, so dunking on a golf ball, isn't that impressive? It is when you're putting, maybe. I don't know. I'm not very good at putting. What about kicking a ball? You know, no. No. Not very good at the soccer and or football, as most people would call it either. I try really hard. I'm fast. You can, if you're fast or at least semi-fast, you can get the illusion that you're decent in soccer because you just kick the ball really hard and then just run up to it really fast and just outrun everybody. But when it comes to actually like precision kicking, trying to get it to go where I want, I basically have no idea what I'm doing. So there's not a lot of crossover skills there, unfortunately. Fat debate on that one. Okay, well, not professional. Not professional. I'm talking about me playing with, you know, all 15 of our semi-out-of-shape college friends after having several brewskis. Then you just kick it and run. Then it's easy. Not to Momo Lude. If you're sprinting with it, you still need to have great ball control. Hey Maria, can you speak to Yeetus about my ball control? Let's get out of here. It's over. I think it's over. Okay, the reason, by the way, I'm stalling so long, I'm sorry, by the way, I want to get into play this game. I didn't realize my Switch has been unplugged for like a month because I haven't played it in a while. So it's like, it's not just dead, it is dead. It was clinging to life. I plugged it in and it still had the low power battery thing for like 14 minutes prior to stream. So I'm just letting it get a little juiced up because the control, oh shoot. Where's my controller handler thingamabob? Oh, where is that? Oh, where is my controller handle thingamabob? It's gotta be here somewhere. There it is. Okay, so we're gonna need this. Anyway, I'm just giving it a little time to charge. And don't worry, we're also gonna take like 150 years probably to get this sync right, because I'm gonna have to go minus 180 milliseconds, which doesn't always mean the same thing, video and audio. So we'll see if that syncs up. I guess I could do that right now, actually. Let's work on that. Okay, get ready. Ladies and gentlemen, hold on. Bear with me here as I do this. Ready? Ooh, it's been a long time since I've done this. That's the reason I haven't played Switch, is because I mostly just hate doing this. All right, I'm adding video delay async. Should not be synced right now. But when I do this, mic sync is it 650 or 850? I thought it was 850. Okay, they're both at 650 right now, so are we looking good? Papaya. Jeremy Renner. Stream is cursed now. It's desynced! They're the same number. They're the same number. I'm not kidding. Get out of here. What about now? Why? I don't get it. It shouldn't do that. It shouldn't do that. Still. Alright, let's try. What was the magic thing last time? 650 equally? Okay. Let's try this. How about now? Now it's 850. Now my webcam is delayed 650 and my microphone is delayed 850. Are those the same number? No, they're not. They're not the same number. It's closer. Alright. This is why I don't... I'm sorry. It's actually nothing on Nintendo. How about 950? How's 950 feeling? Pretty good. 950? Too far? Too close? Not close enough? Nailed it? 650 equals 950. Chalk that one down to science. I don't know. That's what we'll deal with. Alright. That didn't take as long as I was hoping it would. I guess we could play. We're probably ready to play. What about John? Explain John and his 2-ball night so they would understand the reference. It's hard to explain in a PG sense, which is the table. The table. It's hard to explain in a PG sense, which is the culture I am attempting to elicit on the channel here. Wait, is it not perfectly synced yet? Is it still slightly desynced? Webcam. Configure video. Nope, that's the wrong button. Done. Webcam. Filters. You're just a stickler? Well, what about, how about 1,000? I still don't understand. How about 1,000? 1,000 seems kind of good. There's got to be something there's no reason that it shouldn't just be the exact same number. And sometimes it is the exact same number. Killed it? Got it. Sometimes it, that's the one. 650 milliseconds, 1,000 here's what I'm gonna do. I don't have any paper. You ever do those things that's like find the difference? On one side, I'm going to put 650 milliseconds. On the other one, 1,000 milliseconds, aka 1 second. Spot the difference between these two pictures. Funny story, there is no difference between these two pictures. According to Streamlabs OBS. I don't understand it, but it's okay. Alright, Pokey Chill, it's time for you to go. Thank you for being here with us for as long as you were. It means a lot to me. Grab some controllers. Donkey. Grab some controllers, switch over to the 1080 stream. You guys can't see anything, but that's fine because in just a second you will. You should now. You should now. Look, that still works. That's exciting, right? Okay, now that I'm on this different screen, how we doing sync-wise? Same, exactly the same. 650 equals 1,000. That's still the same. PG dumb? Look, PG might be dumb, but so are children, so that's why I'm doing it. Thank you. That's actually extremely helpful. Well, I would say it's extremely helpful, except for the fact that sometimes 650 equals 650, and sometimes 650 equals 850, and sometimes 650 equals 1,000. So it's a helpful command to help me remember what worked last time, but it changes from stream to stream, which is why I just don't play Nintendo Switch games anymore until I can get it figured out. Oh, tiny chat, by the way. So of course, you know, can't have everything work. Well, maybe I have anything. Can't have anything work in the same day. That'd be ridiculous. Okay, we'll fix that. We'll go and fix that. We'll just bump you guys up to like size 60, which again, all right. So go ahead and test that. Go ahead and test that. See how that looks. No, I don't want an update. I guess I have to. Okay. See how that looks. I mean, that's a decent size. It's not too bad. But then take a look at this. Oops, awkward. Then take a look at this. Let's go back here. How's the chat look over here? Remember it was like perfectly sized on the last one? How's it look on this screen? How's it look on this screen, by the way? Send me oh, so big. Just massive. My console battery's only at 30%. We are roasted and also toasted. I don't get it. But that's the world we live in. Alright, at least it works on this screen. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team. You probably cannot hear anything because we turned it off for Pokemon, right? Can you hear it? Did you hear when I clicked that? Did you hear those? Did you hear the soundtrack in this game slapping? So you're gonna want to hear it. Let me know if you can or cannot. Did you hear the dunkink? Just whining, am I right? Excuse me? Don't worry, I also hear no sound yet. There is no sound currently, just a Nintendo Switch loading screen. I bought a dud copy. I bought an actual dud. I have save data from the demo version. You can carry it over. Get it out of here. No, I don't want it. No, we're going to start fresh. We're going to start totally 100% fresh. Do I want to start the game without carrying over save data from the demo version? Yes. I want to play in English. English is okay. Hit me with the music. Dun, 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 dun. This game automatically saves my progress. Dun, 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 dun. Never mind, we're going straight into the horns. What a great song. I'm starting to, you can hear it? You can hear it? You can hear that Pepe D. I gotta say, the art style is growing on me. Wasn't sure about it in the beginning. It's growing on me now. Oh, that's a clean looking logo. That's a clean looking logo. Oh, sorry, Yeti. Kirby Dance. Oh, wait. No, we didn't turn off Kirby Dance, did we? Did we turn off Kirby Dance? I thought we kept Kirby Dance and got rid of Blob. We kept Kirby Dance for sure. We got rid of Blob Dance and kept Kirby Dance. Oh, it's Kirby Party. Why you remove Blob? Well, we had to make room for NSL Up, which was very important, so that, as you can see, I can look up at that lovely dancing Kirby above me. We had to make room for NSL Up. It's so good, I love the music. We had to make room for NSL Up. And we figured since we already had Party Kirby, which is basically a dancing blob in and of itself, we could go with the Nintendo-themed dancing blob, which is Party Kirby. It could maybe Blob Party could make a triumphant return someday. It's a possibility. Oh, Big Dreamer, my apologies, I did not answer you. We have not done the personality test yet, so I do not have a Pokemon yet. But in the demo version that I played, I got Mudkip. So we will see if I remain the same nature. I don't remember what nature Mudkip was, but I got male Mudkip, and that was my demo save file. Did we keep Pepe Jam? Yeah, Pepe Jam is still going ham over there. Alright, let's start a new game, because I want to make some progress today, as much as you... Dunk, 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 dunk. Get ready, the dunk, dunk, dunk is coming. You love it when he bounce? Right there, right there. Oh no, another issue with playing on Nintendo Switch is now, since we have a delay, now all of my sound effects, I have to like awkwardly wait a little bit longer than I would. So instead of being like, hey, hey, now instead I gotta be like, hey, hey. That's closer, right? I hate it. He's worse than Blob Dance? What's wrong with Pepe Jam? Welcome! This is, oh, by the way, exclamation point, Bluetooth in chat. I could not figure out how to get my Bluetooth headphones connected to the Switch, so we're going wired. The world is not ready for wireless technology quite yet. Or at least, maybe that should say that I'm not ready for wireless technology yet, because I can't seem to figure out how to get it to work. Ever. It was fine the first time? Wait, what was fine the first time? You saying the sync is off now? What you talking about, side quests? Wired is just easier. It is just like plug and play. The only times it's not easier are the moments when okay, bad example, go a little too far out of frame, and it gets hook, line, and sinkered from my ear. That's never fun. Yo, I'm thirsty. Someone pay for a Just Chuggin'. That should be the new rule. I'm not allowed to drink unless a Just Chuggin' is paid. Ever. Like in my normal life either. So you guys are in charge of keeping me alive. I think I probably won't do that. The sound effects were in sync? Oh. Oh. I understand what you're saying. Booble, welcome to stream. I unfortunately will not be naming a Pokemon that, because I do not feel like catching that. Yo, Joji, that reminds me as well. I have very bad news for you. You're going to be rather upset. The picture that I promised you, including a staff, a certain someone wielding a staff, is going to take a little bit longer to get, because that certain someone has quarantined themselves at their home because of COVID-19, will not be coming to the office anymore, which is probably the smart move, by the way, but will not be attending the workplace anymore, which means I won't have an opportunity to snag it. I'm sorry. It's coming, though. Don't you worry about a thing. Lols, yo, it's in the UK. Your grand's maid has that? That's extremely unfortunate. Steal his staff? I don't want that. It's got coronavirus on it. But that actually might be the ultimate way to get him to wield it, is for him to come in and be like, where's my precious? For about a month. We just had our first confirmed case in St. Louis 2 days ago, maybe 3 days ago. And then they placed the family under quarantine. So what does the family do? You know, when there's this huge, whether or not it's as serious as people say, it is deadly, at the very least. A deadly, very contagious, spreadable virus. And you are asked to stay quarantined into your own home as to stop the spread of it to the greater St. Louis area. What do? Well, of course they don't do that. Of course they go out. The wife goes and gets her nails done, goes to a coffee shop, goes grocery shopping at a local huge grocery shop. The dad goes and takes his daughter to a father-daughter dance at a school function filled with tons of small children, old chaperones, etc. Just big brain plays left and right. And now there's potentially a second confirmed case. And this is how it starts. So I hope you guys have enjoyed watching the streams because I am toast. We're so dead. Just kidding, I washed my hands, so I'm fine. You had your first 3 cases of it in your county? Yo, that's pretty close. We just had one. The second confirmed case is literally like 5 minutes south of where I live, so... Bye, guys. Key Swan, welcome in. I hope you're excited for some Pokemans. Welcome in. It's even nicer I'm playing a great game of the almost. It is a great game. A salute to you as well. It is probably one of my... I think it's probably a top 5 favorite game of all time for me. It's very good. An Amazon worker got it, so no pretty sure I just ordered something from Amazon, so... Sacramento and San Francisco closed? Yep, we were supposed to go to GDC for my job, and now everything is... The entire marketing plan I had laid out kind of hinged upon GDC as a springboard. And now that that's gone, well, we're just going to go for it. Italy is canceling weddings and funerals, China on lockdown, all sporting events being canceled. America doesn't know what to do about Coachella. Well, you gotta have Coachella. They may cancel the state tourney. I mean, it's... In cases like this, I generally think people are panicking a little bit too much, but I also think it's better safe than sorry. If you could just stem the spread of it, it'll go away. It's going to take a little bit of time, and you're going to have to take extreme precautionary measures. But better that than, you know, like the entire extinction of the United States of America, aka the world. The United States of America is not the world. The world is what I meant. Dude had a tech conference that got canceled, got pretty bummed. Yeah, but you got donuts at work today. Or what'd you get, Joji? You got something delicious on your Snapchat story that I wanted. What the heck was it? I saw your Snap story and I was like, send me one. DQ Blizzards. Send one. Send one my way. You have vivid memories of this game. I never played Explorers of Time, Keyswan. It is on my to-play list for sure. And probably playing this game is going to make me really want to play it. Yes, we are talking about the virus. Sorry for getting a least serious. We'll get into the cuteness and the excitedness that is Pokemon. I just want to let you... I was just giving an update on the general situation around here. Joji, you picked a good time to move to KC because St. Louis is absolutely screwed. You think we need to panic more since your healthcare is... I mean, it is, but I also want people to stop panicking because I would like to be able to buy toilet paper again. Would be nice. Your city has 12 cases. That's pretty high. That's actually pretty high for a single city. Send one not so... Send one to everybody. Literally, I'll show you his Snapchat. Where is it? I don't have my phone. Actually, I won't dox his Snap ID. But it's just like rows upon rows of Dairy Queen Blizzards. Extremely jealous. Do the quiz. Okay, Marie, I'm sorry. You got somewhere to be? This is the portal that leads to the world of Pokemon. But before I can let you through, I have several questions for you. I want you to answer them sincerely. Are you ready? Get ready. Here comes the dun 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 dun. Okay. Let the interview begin. Wait. Dun, dun, that's it. It is that the music of this game is like held deep within my brain somewhere. I'd forgotten it existed, but as soon as you fire this up, the same thing happened when I was playing Gold and Silver with Totter. As soon as the song plays, all the memories come flooding back. I'm a little scared that my hair did not move a single bit when I did that. It's becoming too strong. This game is exclusively slappers, 100% guaranteed. Love having DQ as a client. I wish we had some clients that could give us anything. We're talking about potentially partnering with this PR studio that does a lot of stuff for Alienware, and they said they might supply us with Alienware laptops to keep. That'd be sick. Anyway, there's a scream from behind a door. How will you react? Okay. To be 100% honest, it depends. There's not enough information here. The correct answer, assuming it's someone I don't know, like, so if it happened here and I heard Maria scream from behind the door, I'm yanking the door open. If I'm just in public somewhere walking through an abandoned school or something and you hear a scream from behind a door, I would scream in unison. If I'm just in like a public place and I hear a scream from behind a door, I hate to say it, I'm probably just going to continue walking, but that's not an option. That is not an option. So we're going to have to choose between these two. We'll pretend it's a Maria situation, in which case, if it's pretty much anyone I know that I care about, I'll probably yank open a door. Am I a cheerful personality? Again, it's a loaded question. Is it stream Josh? Or is it Josh the second the live end stream button is pressed? Because he goes instantly downtown. I'm just memeing, of course. I would say in general I am a pretty cheerful person, though I also will do it live. Exactly, Bill O'Reilly. I would say in general I'm a cheerful person, or at least strive to be. Definitely have some down days and moments, like when my entire house floods with water and the kitchen sink starts spewing garbage up the left side, all onto the floor, into the basement, onto everything I know. It's just a little hard to be cheerful on those kinds of days, but in general, I would say I try my best to, so I'll say yes. You're eating leftovers this entire week? Yo, I hate to say it. There's this thing in the video game industry called crunch, which is when you have a very short amount of time to hit a deadline, and you gotta work crazy amounts of hours. We've done it one time since I worked at this place when we were working on getting the demo version of our game ready. And our boss, granted, we were working like pretty long hours to be there, but we were catered breakfast, lunch, and dinner every single day, 5 days a week for about a month straight. It sucked pulling 60 to 80 hour work weeks, but it's honestly not as bad for me because on the marketing side of things, there's not as much crunch to be done. It's more on like the art and programming side. So hate to say it, sorry coworkers, I'm kind of hoping for some more crunch soon so I can get some sweet food. And it's good food. We were getting like Chipotle and fancy pasta, Italian food, and good pizza catered every single day. Donuts for breakfast. Horrible for the diet. Wonderful for the soul. Maybe walk a little faster. Exactly. You just ignore the door. What if it's a public bathroom scream? I'm out of there. Someone just got shanked. I'm telling you. I'm just leaving. On stream or off. Hive mind again, Yeetus. You'd be annoyed to hear screaming behind the door. Also, yes. I'm a glass half empty? What are you talking about? I'm not a glass half empty. I am a... Here's a good analogy. If you hand me a glass that's half full and or empty, I don't think I would say that it is half empty or half full. I would just say, why isn't this full? Is that more on the pessimistic side of things? Probably. But it's also a realism. Why would you... I said I was thirsty. Why would you hand me... If you went to a restaurant and someone gave you a half full glass of water, you'd be like, why didn't you fill this up all the way? Woe is me. That's definitely more pessimistic. Maria's right. Excuse me. Okay, go back. Change the last answer. It's a pleasant day at the beach. How do I feel? Yo, Grenji Games! Welcome in. Thank you, everybody. Please go give a shout out to Grenji for the wonderful work he did on the layout. All of the graphics that Totter and I have on our Pokemon Gold and Silver Soul Link. They ended up looking absolutely fabulous, and I love them. And I believe Grenji does both Twitch streaming and YouTube, so please go check him out. Show him some support. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Not saying I can't be cheerful, I just tend to be half empty. Well, I'm sorry, I'll work on that. It's one of our finest features. Donuts for breakfast is the favorite thing. It's pretty much just pure sugar and fat. You know, most important meal of the day and all that. Well-balanced breakfast. Okay, here's the thing about me at the beach. I'm fine at the beach. The beach is fine. I go there probably once a year, maybe once every 2 years. I'll take a vacation. Everyone knows I have a horrible fear of the ocean and sharks. So we're going to ignore that. We're going to assume I'm just lounging on the beach. Does snore mean I'm nap? Because I will take a nap on the beach and get royally sunburnt. Are we assuming snore means I'm bored? Or snore is I'm going to take a nap on the beach? Because if snore is I'm going to take a nap on the beach, this is the correct answer. This feels great is also yes, I like a little bit of warmth in my life depending on how hot it is, how humid it is. Want to go home soon is usually not. If I'm on vacation, I'm on vacation. Now, if I lived in a place that was beach constantly, maybe we'd be right here. Potentially would be right here. I'm going to assume I'm going on vacation, in which case I am there to relax, aka I'm there to take a snooze. You're going with nap. If you were bored, you just want. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, that's more the last one. The snore is I'm sleeping. I sleep. You would want to go home. I do unashamedly love when I'm on vacation. Sometimes I literally do just want to sit in the hotel room or the condo or wherever you're staying. Sometimes I just want to sit inside in the nice air conditioning, relax on the couch, turn on the TV or something, and just the whole point of vacation is to just like mentally unplug for a bit. Not to say I don't often sit at home on a comfortable couch and just watch TV, but it's nice to just 100% unplug. I got no problem just sitting in a hotel room. That's still a vacation to me as long as I don't. You put the stupid phone away. You don't bring the laptop out. You leave the work stuff away forever. Okay, so anyway, Yeetus, as I said here, sometimes the questions aren't exactly as refined as the Myers-Briggs. A human hand extends out of the toilet. What would you do? It's a weird one. it's a weird situation, for sure. Thank you. No, not a problem, Grenji. You deserve all of the 100% of the credit and the support. Dude, same. You love going to a different place and just, like, sitting. If I'm there with someone else, I'll go explore, like, the city and stuff. You know what I did? I went to San Francisco for the first time ever for GDC last year, but my company sent me by myself. If they would have sent someone with me, I would have explored the heck out of the town. I absolutely would have gone everywhere, seen everything there was to do, go fancy. You know what I did instead? I sat in my hotel room and I played Hollow Knight on my Nintendo Switch. That's what I don't like exploring places by myself. I need some companions with me. Otherwise, I'm just like, yeah. Here, I need someone else to like. If you motivate me to get out, kick me out of the house, whatever, I'll go do stuff. If I'm there by myself, I'm chilling in there. You told me about the one music store you know of. You did tell me about that. I did not partake in that music store, but I did find the orange vanilla Coke you referred to me about at the time, which now my office supplies for me, which is extremely exciting. Maria trying to spread false information in the chat. Not appreciated. Excusez-moi. A human hand extends out of the toilet. What would I do? Scream and run. Close the lid without a word. Shake hands with it. I'm gonna scream and run. There's almost no doubt here. I'd like to think I would be aloof enough to close the lid without a word, but this is an extremely jarring imagery in my personal mind. The other question is, did I open, I'm assuming this happened in a public restroom. Did I open the door and the human hand is already extended? Or am I sitting on said toilet? Either way, I'm probably screaming and running. No shame there. Do I like to imagine things for my amusement? You just really like Sour Patch Kids, though? I mean, the watermelon ones are basically undefeated. About as undefeated as they get. It's not my favorite candy of all time. I prefer chocolate candy to fruity stuff in general, but the Sour Patch watermelon, Sour Patch Kids watermelon, whatever you want to call them, something about those is just fantastic. They're extremely top tier. If you're sat on it and it pops out, you're letting, oh, Yeetus, Yeetus! Hopefully that exclamation point is was properly timed. I forgot about the whole waiting a second thing, but do I like to imagine things for my amusement? What does this mean? Is this some like uwu stuff? Are we getting into uwu territory? What does it mean? Do you like to imagine things for your amusement? It can be uwu if I want. Ooh, Aoi, my waifu. I mean, is it? I'm honestly confused by the question. Is it just asking me if, like, do you have a vivid imagination? Because the answer is yes. My brain is constantly, it's what you interpret it to mean. That's psych, baby. All right, well, what I'm interpreting this as is, do you have an active imagination? I don't know about necessarily for my amusement, because my brain is on 24/7, whether I want it to be or not. Probably to a detriment, it is on 24/7. Focusing at work, at school, well, back when I was in school, work at school, extremely impossible. Longest quiz of all time. I'm trying to give you insight into my life. You already know these things, Maria, but some of these people don't.
Got it.
That was the wrong button. That was the wrong button. But that's okay, it works. I'm taking this to mean yelling, I'm sorry. There was a little peeking there. I'll put the microphone a little farther. I'm taking this to mean, do you have an active imagination? Answer yes. Whether it's for my amusement or not, well, that's to be said. Your country's leader is in front of you. How do you speak to him or her? First of all, snaps to gender inclusivity. Might be. Country's leader's in front of you. How do you speak to him or her? Speak calmly, speak nervously, whatever. I don't know what that means. Kafefi. Oh no. Look, it is election day. Hopefully everybody went out and voted. Or at least it was primaries in Missouri. This is, we don't get political on the channel. At all. Any shape and or form. That's not what I'm here for. So, we're just going to say a famous person is in front of me. And as much in my brain, I've done this before. I've done like meet and greets with bands I'm a big fan of. And in my brain, I'm like, oh, that's just a normal person. That's just a human being. And I prep out what I'm going to say ahead of time, every single time. And then you get to the front of the line and they're like, hey, I'm this guy. What's your name? Herb. Every time. It just spills out of the mouth uncomfortably. Speak nervously. Speak nervously. And carry a big stick.
Yeah.
What if you're nervous all the time, then does it still count? That's true. I talk nervously. If it's a stranger, I talk nervously to just about any random stranger I know, because I don't know who the heck they are. Have you guys seen me? There's a prime example. Have you guys ever seen me when someone raids with like double-digit people in the raid? I'll be here doing this. Oh, how you guys doing? Right then, and then the raid message comes and I'm like, oh, hello, new viewers. Welcome in to chat. Thank you very much for the for the raid. I thank you very much, and also welcome, and gone out the window. Stage fright, instant. My friend fails to show up for a meeting at the promised time. What do you do? A meeting. I don't have a lot of meetings. I mean, I have meetings at work. In the past, I probably would have become irritated. Used to be a much more punctual person than I am now. As I've gotten older, which is usually it's the reverse. Typically when you're young and stupid, not that they always go together. Typically when you're young, punctuality isn't very important and you're maybe not as on time to stuff. And as you get older, you get more professional. Maybe I still have more time to do that, but I used to be very punctual. I'm no longer very punctual. Yeah, I am the late one. I am typically... I like to be on time or like a couple minutes late. At the worst. But I have 100% gotten less punctual as I've gotten older. So I've become more understanding for when people aren't there. It's still a little irritating depending on what the thing you're waiting for is. But it would be hypocritical to not wait patiently. So I will wait patiently. Ew, what the heck is a carnival? This one's extremely easy. Coachella? Anyone? We're talking about Coachella? Cancel that garbage. I don't care about Coachella. And if we're just talking about a carnival with games and clowns and weird, I also don't care. Get the garbage out of here. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we've reached the end. Please tell me, maybe this will be like the Myers-Briggs. Tell me everything I didn't know about myself, and maybe I can start living vicariously through this Pokemon quiz. So hot? Excuse me? What the... Maria?
Yeah?
What are we talking about here? Love the idea of someone introducing themselves at their own meet and greet, like the... That's true. Wow, that... I thought you looked familiar. You're early all the time, so you're used to waiting. You're either very early or pretty late. Maria, I'm confused about the so hot. You talking about the heat? I do have the heat turned up because my little toesies are freezing cold. I'm gonna play as a boy. I'm gonna play as a boy. Let's see if we get the same thing. I got Mudkip the first time. Ooh, there's so many choices. Take a peek at the choices. What are we getting, ladies and gentlemen? You appear to be... I mean... It seems accurate so far. It seems accurate so far. Let's read the descriptions. Oh, summer festivals are hot. Also, yes. Do you occasionally zone out and miss a bus? Or do you find yourself dozing off? Or is your reaction time a little... Now they're insulting my Apex gameplay? Too close to home, Pokemon. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. I agree. Thanks. You can do things at your own tempo without feeling pressured. You can live in a relaxed and unhurried manner without worries. This one's spot on. This one's, it's been half an hour and still haven't seen a Pokemon. You can see all the silhouettes. You think that's a happy lifestyle to be envied even. This makes me feel... I was kind of hoping I would get one that's like, you're a go-getter. Go out there and grind and kick butt. Instead, I got one that's like, you're a lazy piece of garbage, but that's okay. You should continue. Thanks, Pokemon. I mean, this one's not so much true. You lost me a little bit here. You're surprisingly popular. The way you vacantly stare off into the distance. It should make that someone special's pulse raise.
Yeah?
I did show the game case earlier. There's Pokemon in here. Look at that. Take your pickin'. All the Pokemon. Surprisingly popular, you freaking loser. Why do people like you? Modern day scrub. I'm a Munchlax. Can you be Munchlax? Is he in here? I'll be a Munchlax. A relaxed person like you should be. I did have a cult following freshman year. Literal cult following, not just the saying cult following. We saw a Pelipper too. Here we go. Surprisingly like I'm not supposed to be. Oh my god, he admitted. A relaxed person like you should be. Let's go. Let's go. A Psyduck! I don't want... No. No. I said Psyduck smells farts at the beginning of the stream. I literally said he whiffs farts. Well, I also said that we're sticking with whatever we get. Now I understand the surprisingly popular line. A lot of people like Psyduck. Look at that goof. You're keeping Psyduck. This is karma. Yeah, I see Totodile too. Totodile is just the better version of Psyduck. I could have been any starter. I could have been any starter. Could have been Cubone. I could have been Machop. I could have been Pikachu. Could have been Eevee. Freaking Psyduck. Well, look, the description was pretty accurate, so I'll accept it. I'm not going to be happy about it, but I'll accept it. The shoe is on the other foot. I can hear Maria losing her freaking mind upstairs. She's having a good time. Psyduck is definitely not cheerful, though, so IDK about that one. He's obliviously cheerful, because he has no idea what's going on. Psyduck is the ultimate 5-head. Bulba? Okay, this is the final step. Who would you like to have as a partner? So, choose the Pokemon you want as your partner from this group. Who will be your partner Pokemon? Alright, so one thing we need to consider here is not just what's the best Pokemon. Because there's some very good Pokemon in here. Charmander's great. Cyndaquil's great. Torchic is great. Bulbasaur's great. Cubone's great. Something else we need to consider here is what are Psyduck's main weaknesses? Well, as a water type, you got electric, you got grass. Is that it? Is that it? I think that's pretty much it. So we might want to choose something that can help us against electric types or grass types. Electric types, Cubone could help us against. We could pick Cubone. Grass types, any of the fire types would help us against. So Cyndaquil, Charmander, Torchic. Or we could go full fancy plays and we could pick any of these. I'm ready to hear your guys' feedback. You guys help me choose. This is your guys' playthrough. Otherwise, I would not be sticking with Psyduck. So, this is Golduck's revenge for not winning the poll. Oh, no spoilers, but we did record a couple episodes ahead. Golduck gets his revenge because, hate to say it, but Fanfy maybe not the greatest starter Pokemon of all time. You guys will see. I won't spoil anything. He grabs his head because he has a non-stop migraine. I do get headaches. Bulbasaur is great. Cubone needs love. But Meowth has a move that he does make money. And money is good. Anyone but Lizard Boy? Did you just call Charmander Lizard Boy? Or are you talking about Trico? Trico's great. What are you talking about? We did get bodied by the rival. And I would say, like, you know, expect a lot more of that coming forward. You did an online one and got Munchlax? Munchlax is... Dude, Snorlax is OP as heck. I love Snorlax. Munchlax is great. Trico is great. What's with the Trico hate, Maria? You think Psyduck and Cubone would be funny together? That's actually not a bad combo. That would be kind of funny. You could have a pair of any of the cool starters you want, and instead you choose 2 non-starters, or you get 2 non-starters. Could do Torchic to keep the birds together. We could keep the beaked boys together. Give Cubone a family. Cubone is pretty great. Booble says do Machop. I got 1 vote Bulbasaur. I got 1 vote Machop. Just pick Eevee. Do we have 2 votes for Cubone? I believe both Baked ZD and Maria want Cubone. As I said, there's so many options here that the vote's going to get split. You're gonna send me a video. We have 3 votes for Cubone. All right, you guys have chosen, and this helps with the electric type weakness too. You agree with Baked ZD's logic? Where was it? Just do the one that's the right one and don't do the wrong one. Can we get some 5-head spam in chat? Cubans wearing a dead mother freaks me out. That is an unfortunate typo. An unfortunately racist typo. Neon, I trust you though. I know you meant Cubone. You need to send me a video that will convince me. Is it the one of Bulbasaur almost dying? Because that's going to hurt me to see. Where is it? Slide into the DMs. What the heck is this? I just got an email from a company called Supply. The subject line is "You like us." The text of the email is "Ready to feel good." What is this? Oh, it's a razor. That does not tell me anything. How do you have my email? Do I look like I shave constantly? When did I sign up for a razor company? Too late, you'll never know. Never mind, it's gone. Sorry, Bulbasaur. We're taking Cubone. Should your partner be a boy or a girl? I like a boy. I like a boy, and his name is Cubone. A razor that makes me feel good. You want to know how I got these scars? What's my partner's nickname? Look, I'm boring as heck. I'm sorry, you're gonna hate me. I just go with the normal Pokemon name. I don't nickname them. Cubone is fine for a nickname, cause it feels weird in the text. I don't like especially I don't like the nicknames. I keep my name Psyduck. I keep his name Cubone. I keep everything normal. It just feels right. What a derpy looking team. We're not the strongest out there, but we're coming for you. We're all set. This is the strangest combination I've ever... In any iteration I've ever played of this game, this is the strangest combination, but I'm here for it. Oh, he got me. He freaking got me. I knew his clipping fingers were ready as soon as I said that. You would say that anybody wearing the dead mother is a bit odd regard. That's true. I would agree with you. The textures make them look like plushies. They look like they're from that Yoshi Woolly World. What was the name of that game? Yoshi's Woolly World or Kirby's Woolly... No, that's a Yoshi game. Whatever that game is. Looks a little bit like woolly covered Yoshi. I should name my team the B team. Not so last picked for dodgeball. Is that a clip from today? I just said it. Do they evolve or do you have to look for the evolve form? They do evolve. I don't know what they changed because this is the remake. In the original, you cannot evolve until post-game, which kind of sucks. Maybe they changed that though. I have no idea. Hive mind not so livid once again. You're holding on to that one for later use. Where am I? Am I dreaming this? I feel a present. Shouldn't have picked a game with words. I feel a pleasant breeze. I hear a voice from somewhere. I wonder who it is. These are my favorite Metallica lyrics, by the way. Is there a clip area in the Discord? Why do I not have a clip section of the Discord? You could throw it in the Twitch section. The Twitch section is basically just me saying I went live, so it could use a little variety anyway. ... Excuse me, please wake up. Come on, wake up. I'm just a Cubone in life. Oh, you're not a Cubone. Actually, he's a Cubone. You're finally awake. Great. This is such a strange playthrough. I'm going to have to start a companion playthrough on the side where I get to be Charizard, because let's be honest, that's what everybody wants. Earth. Wake me up inside. Yo, this soundtrack slaps. Where is this? You were passed out here. I'm glad to see you awake. I'm Cubone. Glad to meet you. It's been an hour. And you are. I've never seen you around before. Ha, you say you're a human, but you look like... Psyduck is just... such a derp. In a good way. But what a derp. You look like a normal Psyduck in every way. We need somewhere where you can store / keep track of clips. There are loads. We could I'll create a clip section. I need to like appoint some of you boys to. Do I have you guys as mods in the Discord? I need to make some of you mods here, mods in the Discord, so that you could do it for me. I'm kidding. He's trying to contain all that mental power. He is a strong boy. We are not worthy. Give us tasks. The Duck Gang. Let's go. It's true. I've turned into a Psyduck. Yo, that's a pretty clean little image down there in the bottom left. But why? I don't remember anything. You're kind of weird. Your name? What's your name? My name? That's right. My name is... What? My name is... A who? My name is... A 3. Psyduck, yes. I don't nickname. I'm sorry. You can hate that if you want. Oh, so Psyduck's your name. Well... It's a funny name. This is the main reason I don't nickname, is because it's funny to hear them say that. Because, like, it's not that funny a name. It's literally the type of Pokemon I am, so... Maybe stop being such a dummy. He just wants grapes? Oh, no, not that song. Get that song out of my head forever. Maybe that would make you check the Disky more? If I gave you a little power? You regret typing out daddy?
Dad?
What about... Somebody please help me. That is a throwback. That's like early middle school, late elementary school. That's like one of the first YouTube vids ever. Huh? I hear shouts from over there. Oh, she be scuttering. Scuttering is not a word. Is it? Hey, Google. Is scuttering a word?
Here's the definition of scutter.
I'm a genius.
Especially of a small animal, move hurriedly with short steps.
Okay, well, it flies, so like not 100% genius, but like on the right track. What's wrong? It's horrible. My Caterpie fell into a cavern. My poor baby. What? A huge fissure opened up in the ground. That's a 1-hit KO move, and my Caterpie fell in. He's too young to crawl up by himself. When I went to get my baby, Pokemon suddenly attacked me. You were attacked by other Pokemon? They must be enraged by the fissure and are out of control. That's what I think. But I'm not strong enough to fend off those wild Pokemon. What will become of my baby? Oh, what am I to do? Oh dear, oh dear. This sounds bad. We have to go for help. Even Psyduck's walk is like, I don't want to be here. Flutter! That's the word I meant. It's scutter with a fluh, because it's a flying scutter. Banjo be barking. Do you hear him? Could this be a mystery dungeon? It is. It's a mystery dungeon. A mystery dungeon is a truly mysterious place. The layout and items change every time you enter. It's early Isaac, boys. You can proceed by using... Okay, I know how to do this. And remember that Butterfree said Pokemon in the dungeon attack, right? If necessary, we have to fight. Let's do our best. Alright, I have not played the demo in about a month, so I don't remember the controls. You can walk. Okay, of course you can walk. I'm seeing an enemy on the screen. There he is. Use a move with A. I want to use a very specific move, though. Oh, we're missing scratches already? Great start. I'm dead already. Please scratch him. A Zen Headbutt! Okay, I hate that. Why is it switching moves? I remember hating that in the demo. Hit me with a... What's the how to play button? Oh, here we go. No. I'm trying to remember. Oh, shoot. Okay, so I think we have to... You pull up that menu. So, like, you do this. You say, hello, Warple. Come here. Yeah, I didn't want to do that. Actually, that worked. Okay, greatest of all time. Hello. Oddly. Is Cubone actually the greatest partner of all time? I didn't know he had some range. It's pretty awesome, actually. All right, good stuff. Continue down here. So what do? Here you go. You take a look around the floor. You look for items. You find the stairs. You go down the stairs. Yeah, they did make water gun ranged. So I think when you click A, the weather lost its effect. Oh my gosh, my ability's really bad. If you click A, I'm pretty sure it just does, which I don't love, but it does the thinking for you essentially, and it picks the best move. Or, Poke's the money of this world, use it to buy something. Or you can hold this button, and you can choose a specific attack. So then I could be like, he starts with Confusion, Zen Headbutt, Water Gun, and Scratch. This isn't baby's first Pokemon anymore. Holy caramba. Okay, Oranberry, fantastic. That's a great moveset. Let me check Cubones. I don't want to switch leaders. Let me see Cubones. Move settings. Dude, they come stacked in this game. That's absolutely ridiculous. Sir, I would like you to get out of the way. Sir, I'm not trying to spin you. Press L for auto mode. Okay, so here's the thing. I hate auto mode a whole bunch. If you click L, it just does the game for you. Kinda hate it. Oh, it just picks up money for you. Fantastic. He's just running on auto. It's gonna go do the battle for me. Fantastic. What's that? When you encounter an enemy Pokemon, auto mode will end. Kinda hate it. Kinda don't love auto mode. I get why. Takes out some of the... Yo, we missing like crazy. Takes out some of the tedium, I guess, but I very much like to be in control. I don't use cruise control on my car. I don't trust it. Can't do it. What if, I know it doesn't affect the steering wheel, what if it sends me into the median? You never know. What a ragtag crew. If you press Y, you can lock onto enemies. Yo. You can change which moves use with A. Let's go on. Auto seems... It probably is... Like, later down the road, I will probably appreciate it. Because when the dungeons get to the point where they're like... Oh, the sprint. Don't hurt me, please. When dungeons get to the point where they're like... 20 plus floors long. Yeah, it'll probably be nice. Hello, buddy. So is there no normal attack then? Because there used to be, in original, you could do an attack that had no PP and just do some damage. Can you not do that anymore? Was that removed? Max Ether, thank you. I don't know if I necessarily love that that was removed, but you know, they got rid of it. I can see why, but I also kind of hate it, so, you know, that's okay though. I'm not here just to whine. They definitely... Please move. They definitely make up for it with the fact that they give you just some... Good stuff. They make up for it with the fact that they give you some absolutely busted moves to start. Man's rocking Confusion and Zen Headbutt. It's pretty ridiculous. Alright, let's go. Would I like to go on now? Sure. Let's continue. That should be the end of this. We'll start flying through it now that we know what we're doing. Wow. You want it to be like Snake? What the heck is Snake? Oh, you want to see 30 Pokemon in a line? I'm not here to crush your dreams, Yeetus, but I believe the max you can have is 4, unless they change that in this game. Donkey Dunk. Mommy, where are you? Sniffle. We came to rescue you. Huh? Your mom's waiting. Let's get you out. Okay. Good stuff. They changed that too? Wait, how many can you have now? 10,000? Psyduck successfully completed the rest. Don't forget my boy Cubone. Cubone also helped successfully complete the rescue at Tiny Woods, you silly. My baby's safe. I'm sorry, I don't know how I can ever thank you properly. That's okay. It's been dangerous lately with sudden quakes and fissures like that one. It was great to find your little boy unharmed. Please, may I have your names at least? I'm Cubone. And this is Psyduck. You can have 8? That's busted. That's gonna be pretty close to what Yeetus wanted them. Let me guess, they don't have Weedle? Oh, there's Yeah, guys. They got Weedles down there. And they got a lot of other Pokemon, too. Caterpie. Cool. Look at the sparkly-eyed boy. He's staring at me adoringly. Those sparkly eyes. It's a little embarrassing. I think I am a Psyduck. I didn't want to admit it, but I think I'm a Psyduck. This doesn't feel bad either. It's like I'm a hero. Helping Pokemon in trouble might be a good experience. Thank you, Cubone and Psyduck. I know it isn't really enough, but this is a token of our thanks. Please accept it. You got a tiny reviver seed. A great reference, especially considering I didn't like the sketch. I still do not like that sketch. But that is a very quotable... It's very easy to just plug X object into motorcycles, and it works. So I appreciate that for it. We're both overthinkers. I literally said before, I was like, I got stuff running through my head constantly nonstop to my own detriment. Literal Psyduck. Except for he can actually harness those thoughts into strong psychic energy. And I just go into states of overthinking, have to go into a bed, turn off all the lights, and just shut out the world for several hours. But you know, pretty much the same thing. $500. Thank you so much. Goodbye. Better than Gen 8 confirmed. Oh, because it's got Weedle. Feels bad, man. Yeah, a little bit. If it gives you a reference to add to the repertoire, then it's worth its weight. It's actually true. I've been trying to decide what... Yeti, I wanted to wait till I asked you. Or just chat in general, although you're the biggest and maybe only fan of that show. I'm thinking about adding a button to... I did drop an axe on my toe and had a bad time. I'm thinking about adding, and I think you should leave soundbite to the soundboard. I can't decide which one I want to add. Excuse me. Is that the joke? Is probably the one I say the most, so that's definitely an option. It's definitely an up there option. I was wondering if you had any other insight as to which sketches I should, in particular lines, I should pull that would have applicability on the show. Thank you for helping. You're very tough. I was sure impressed. So what are you going to do? Do you have any plans? Don't blow me! Don't take that out of context. And what did you do? You took it out of context. Listen, Psyduck. If you don't have a place to stay, you should come with me. Whatever you say. What a weird team. I feel like I'm going to get bodied. I feel like I'm going to get absolutely bodied. Okay, Yeti. I considered that one as well, but it definitely breaks the PG aspect of the channel. Family friendly, double Fs. Could do I'm not even supposed to be here. That's a good one. But I don't know if I can do that one. But that's a great time to play it, I'm not going to lie. The bones are their money. That could work in Undertale, maybe. That could potentially work. You know your role. You vote that I pay for John to do some voiceovers? Yo, that'd be pretty good. I feel like John could have some... What are some good John-isms that he could record for me that I could put on the soundboard? Right now, my only friend one that I have on here is my boy Alex
Dad?
saying... Dad? Well, this is the place. Yo, let's go. Look at Psyduck. Hot, clear eye. Oh, you can't see my mouse on the screen. What's it? Clear mind, hard eyes, can't lose. Dad? Off the record. I could just pull... I probably have enough Snapchats of him. I could just pull the audio from one of them and play it. Wow, I can't explain it, but I'm happy. Yo, I should have just clipped that. That screenshot right there. That's pretty accurate. Please do that. I'm a human being. I like this place. I'll tell you what, Joe, I'll do it. He told me, like the great supportive friend he is, he said he'll only watch my stream if I ever play Red Dead Redemption. Only then will he watch a stream. So if I ever play Red Dead Redemption 2, sorry. So if I play that, I will add it to the soundboard just for him. And he probably will never come back to another stream again. But it'll be worth the laugh. Sick yurt? Is a yurt a fancy name for a hut? I'm a human being and I like this place. I feel weirdly happy. It might be an instinct thing for Pokemon. Maybe this is what it feels like to want to wag your tail. It doesn't matter, I'm happy. He's so sparkly. Oh my god! Shiny Psyduck! One reset only! Maybe I feel that way because I'm a Psyduck. Are there shiny Pokemon in this game? I doubt it. The sound I make in that one? Uh-oh. I'm scared.
I'm just giving you guys a little
Oh, I can't
taste
hear
of
it?
what's to come.
Uh-oh, I'm not connected.
Oh! I'm just...
I can't hear it. I'm plugged into the Switch right now. I can't hear that clip. I will watch it later. You're going to say wait for R2-D2? I can read. Red Dead Redemption 2? They're called Luminous? What are they called? Lumas. They're called Lumas? Sorry. I have not played Temtem since I beat all that they have released so far, but I'm excited for them to bring more. Red Dead Redemption 2 would be hype. I do want to play it at some point. I just don't know when. It's got to win a poll. Oh, Psyduck, you're impressed, aren't you? I thought so. I thought this would make a good place for you to live, Psyduck. I was sure you would like it. This is your mailbox. They deliver mail from other Pokemon here. Because of those disasters, many Pokemon are suffering, you know, just like the Fissure Caterpie fell into. For some reason, there have been many natural disasters lately. I want to help Pokemon in these tough times. I want to help change things so all Pokemon can live in peace. So, well, I liked how you handled yourself when we rescued Caterpie. Would you like to join me on a rescue team? Side up with you, I think we could be the world's best rescue team. How about it? Let's go. Perfect, that's it then. We're partners in our rescue team from now on, Psyduck. Glad to have you. The team name, well, yeah, we don't have one. So, Psyduck, what do you think would be a good name? Wisdom Debate. Got some work. Have a good one. Joe, just eat a couple blizzards for me if you could. I'm doing stupid healthy eating diet to get ready for 2 weddings that I must attend in a month. So, trying to lose some poundage before then. Did Machops make this or did people? Machops for sure. B-Team is a pretty great name considering these are Pokemon I would almost never pick. Now question. If I just type... I'm worried... You know, I'm just going to go for it, but I'm a little bit nervous that if I type B-Team... I seem to have a weird, like, deep in my memory, I'm pretty sure it puts the word team after your name anyway. So it's probably going to end up being B-Team, but that's pretty, is B-Team okay? That's pretty fitting for Psyduck anyway. B-Team. Oh, let's go! It did not add it. They must have changed that. The B-Team. How did the husband party go? Extremely well. It was a good time. Thank you for asking, Yeetus. He's not a husband yet. He will be in 1 month. I am also working on my bikini bod for summer. Trying to get a little shredded by then. And I mean it when I say a little shredded. We ain't getting shredded. It's like the LA Angels being the Angels. You think it does? It will be Team B Team. Oh, maybe. Oh. It might still add it. I like it. It's a good name. It's perfect. Oh, and one more thing. I wanted to wear this on the day I started a rescue team. I had 2 of them, so let's put them on. The best edition. A scarf! Now that's a great addition. Looks great. You wear it well, Psyduck. Don't you feel focused like we're on the same team together? Rescue Team B Team. Yeah, it's a little clunky. It's a little clunky, but you know, we know what it means. Let's do good starting tomorrow. It's like when you're making a Mad Lib and all it does is ask you for like a proper noun and you put in like a city. It wants something very particular to fit in there, and the thing you choose when you go through and read it later makes literally no sense. It's just an awkward Mad Lib. That's fine. Even more fitting, it's pretty fitting. And that is how Psyduck and Cubone began their careers together. A career as a rescue team. Oh, that's a great title sequence drop. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how you do it. If you were ever wondering how, that's how. Now maybe don't make the title of your game so freaking long. If you need 3 lines to get the whole title on there, maybe condense a little bit, but still a great drop. We all know the A team. Now this is the B team. A second dead mother skull. NLSS Mad Libs, I've never seen that. The next morning, excuse me, I died. Yo, look at my little ponds. I think the inside of your hut changes based on which starter you get. So, like, since I'm a water boy, we have, like, a little pond in here. It's amazing. You were watching the VOD from yesterday and it solved the mystery of Crotus Smug? Wait, please explain. I'm still the same. The way I look, I'm still a Psyduck, but why would I be transformed into a Pokemon? I don't understand this at all. Oh, that's right, that Pokemon. I think it was Cubone. We made a promise to form a rescue team together. I wonder what Cubone is doing. I should go out. Donkey, donkey, donkey. Yo. Feels good. They do them on Mondays, but Malf writes and reads them out and just finds every line out. I've never seen it. I'll have to give it a look. Yo, Cubone reminds me of Banjo, something fierce. So the fact that he was just sleeping right outside where I was sleeping is extremely fitting. He had no idea what what the actual image was from. I don't think I want to ask Google that side quest. I think I'll regret that. Huh? Oh no! Sorry, I was so excited I came out here at dawn to wait for you. I must have snoozed off. Anyway, today marks the start of our rescue team. Let's always do our best. Yo, that mailbox is stuffed to the brim. My Amazon packages are here. Hopefully no COVID-19. But, we don't have any job offers yet. Ha ha ha. Ha, see, just add it to the end of the sentence. Why is that? Because I'm a little bit nervous. Spicy J just sounds like... It sounds like... It could be an Urban Dictionary entry. Oh yeah, maybe there's something in the mailbox. Just check your mail. Gun. I have a gun. I actually don't have a gun. They were playing Human Fall Flat user-created levels, and one had a bunch of images from an anime. Oh, that's amazing. You now know the origin story. Cubone checked the mailbox. The mailbox contained a Rescue Team starter set. I knew it'd be there. It's the Rescue Team, Team B, Team starter set. They always give one to you if you start a rescue team. We got a badge. We got a toolbox. We got a Pokemon news, which I will never read. Yes, there are some good things here. First off, the rescue team badge. It shows that we're a rescue team. This is a toolbox. Use it to carry items you find in dungeons. Let's put the stuff Butterfree gave us in here for now. Items are very useful, so let's use them on our adventures. They said Charlotte, so you looked it up and saw the character that looked exactly like... Cubone and Psyduck have the same body type. It's true. It's like looking in a mirror. The left is me before I got to college, and the right is me after college. And finally, a copy of Pokemon News. It's useful for rescue teams. I'll put the Pokemon News in the mailbox. You should read it later on. Anything else? Any other mail? Maybe not? It's empty. Okay, so there isn't any mail for us after all. If there were any rescue jobs, we'd be getting mail, but nobody knows about us since we're such a new team, I guess. Ha ha ha! Cubone talks like I text. Flap, flap. I wonder what it could be, my boy. Pokemon News, more like Pokemon Snooze. Clunk. Yo, I get control. Let's go. Extremely hype. Dunky dunk dunk. Maybe it's a rescue job offer. What does it say? Psyduck read the letter. Bzz, bzz, bzz. I heard about you from Caterpie. Please, we need your help. Magnemite is in trouble. A strange electromagnetic wave flowed through a dungeon, and it stuck Magnemite and Magnemite together. That isn't enough to form a Magneton. It's not complete the way it is now. We'll just get him a third Magnemite, you dummy. When three Magnemite come together to form a Magneton, if that's how it works, do two of them die? Or do they become one consciousness? What if you had three sets of parents and you each had your little kid Magnemite? Are two of them losing a kid? Or do they now share a child? These are things I don't want to think about, really. Please, we need help. Magnemite's friend. What do you think? Should we go? That is how it works in Pokemon Snap. Because you gotta lure them together with the apples. And then when they get too close, against their wills, and they become a Magneton. I think you just kill 2 Magnemites. I'm scared now. What about Exeggutor? Oh, you just gotta squish 2 of the eggs. What do you think? Should we go? Let's go! That's the spirit. Let's do our best. We're gonna get absolutely bodied. Well, I should say, Cubone, I'm gonna need your help in Thunderwave Cave because a lot of electric types here. Oh, here you are. Bzz. My friends are in this cavern. Bzz. Okay, so 2 of your friends are stuck together. One of you should just go and become the 3rd Magneton. The 3rd Magnemite to become a Magneton. 1 Mega Kid. They become a collective. It is like marriage. What about Diglett out of the ground? Wasn't this game the first thing to reveal that they had toes? Or feet? Speaking of.
Your fantasies can't ever be quenched, can they?
My friends are in this cavern. Bzz. My friends should be on B6F. Help them, please. Bzz. Gotcha. They do. Yeah, we might get there in today's stream, Yeetus. You save a Diglett, and the Diglett goes, "Oh, I can feel my toes. It feels good to wiggle my... Ah!" Hold B to dash. He says, "It feels good to wiggle my toes again." Emphasis on wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. It's a little scary, and I don't like that thought at all. I would like them to remain underground at all times and never have to think about it personally. Yo, this song slaps. My belly is feeling empty. Eat an apple. Apple a day. Okay, I know how to play the game. You don't need to worry about it. Come over here. Man said take that. Hold on. How do I lock onto an enemy? You said it was Y? Let's go. Hit him with a scratch. 8 damage? Yo, Cubone, what if you hit a move? No offense, but like, what if you did? Okay, good stuff. We didn't level up a single time. Typically, when I used to play this game, I would literally like sit in the first tiny woods. No. Okay, there's something. What? Good stuff. There's something I need to change in the settings that will allow Cubone and Psyduck to trade places instead of pushing him, because the pushing is a problem. The pushing is an issue. How do I change that? Underfoot? No. Check the entire room? No. Others? Options. Crank it down. You're burning my eardrums. Map appearance? I mean, that's fine. Grid? Sure. Speed? Make me fast, Papa. Camera effect? Why not? Turn when damaged. Teammate recovery item use. The focus in auto mode. Movement through corridors in auto mode. Interrupt dashes in emergencies. Yes. Buttons. How do I change this? Press plus. Okay, thank you. Save the settings. I can't switch leaders. But so what I'm trying to do is, like, when I walk into Cubone here, in the old Mr. Dungeon, you would switch places. Can you not do that anymore? Does the movement still feel very gritty? I mean, it does, but like, I'm used to it, and like, I know about holding this button to make the diagonals easier. Like, I'm used to this playstyle. The fast is very awkward to look at. I'm used to this playstyle from playing this game so much when I was a kid, so it doesn't feel weird to me at all. I can understand for you, Maria, how coming into this game it would feel a little odd. Accuracy in these games is extremely perplexing. You can't switch right now. It's unfortunate. If you face multiple enemies at once, retreat to the corridor to fight them one at a time. Why do that? Okay, let's not die. For everyone... Okay, I understand. Yeah. Not a problem. No. Hold on. Lock on and bop him. Let's go. You are dead. That's fantastic. I was a little bit nervous. Alright, lost some HP, but HP obviously comes back every step you take. Every step you take, I'll be watching you. Okay. Cubone just scooping up items. Alright, it feels good. Hold down, I understand. It feels good to be going at an let's go. Feels good to be going at a fast pace. It'll help us get through some of these dungeons a little bit quicker. Alright, Cubone's leveling up. Those are great numbers, I guess. Yes, leveled up. But I have not. Where's my level up, Papa? Is the 57 next to my health, my hunger? You have to be leader for the first cup. Okay. Well, that's a darn shame. Surprising to you and doesn't feel as smooth as Link's Awakening. I mean, I wouldn't describe it as clunky, but I mean, it's turn-based, which I guess Link's Awakening. Well, no, Link's Awakening isn't. Link's Awakening's not turn-based. It's different for this game because everything is every single move you make, the enemies also make a move, so a turn has to happen. There has to be like a deliberate. It almost has to be clunky like that to separate the turns. I understand not liking the feel of that though. It's definitely like a. Okay, that just helps your stats. I also don't like that Cubone. I don't like that he's going for items and stuff. Hold on, there used to be a way you could change partner behavior. How to play. Pokemon. Yeah, my tutorials are behind a paywall? Excuse me? Hate that. Dungeon status. Okay. Keyword list. Ew. Options. No, I don't think it's in here. Probably just don't know how to do it yet. Discrete distance per action. That's how Mystery Dungeon games work. Check Cubone's stats. That's a possibility. Status. Cubone. Check status. Here we go. I lied. That does not work. Yo, him having Lightning Rod is kind of sick. That's actually really good for us as a Psyduck. It's actually going to be a pretty good synergy. It damages. Okay, cool. Slag. No, that's not it. Move settings. Nope, that's just moves. Underfoot. Look around. We'll probably learn how to do it later. Or they just changed it, in which case I think it's a horrible change. Because there's many times where I might want to... Ah! Okay, it worked there. Hold on, no. If it worked when I did auto, it can definitely work outside of that. I just need to figure out how. How do I not push you? What buttons could I hold? Y does not do it. That does not do it. That does not do it. That does not do it. B? B! Hold B. Let's go. Great stuff. Alright, we're learning. We're learning. They changed some of the controls. It's fine. Just takes a little bit to get used to them. Alright, now we explore the floor. He's so smart. He went and changed his own status. Now, B is also sprint, which is a little yikes, because I'm going to probably accidentally sprint sometimes. We'll figure it out, though. Move growth. Sometimes, what the heck? That's new. Your moves sometimes power up as you use them. A move's gauge charges. When full, the power will go up, increasing power accuracy and power points. That's new. It feels that's very RPG-ish. It does not feel very Pokemon, so I don't know how I like that. But that's very RPG-ish. Like, the more you use a ability, the more it goes up. Like, straight out of Skyrim. Interesting. That'll take some time to get used to. I mean, I don't hate it. It just basically makes me stronger, so, like, that's cool. Don't kill me, please. I don't know if it's just an in-dungeon change or if it's a permanent change. Interesting. These games are RPGs. No, I know that. It feels very not Pokemon, which is fine. Just because it is a Pokemon-themed game. Obviously, it changes a lot from the stereotypical Pokemon formula. So I got no problem with it changing stuff. Let's go. Psyduck taking 1,000 years to level up. A little scary. That's a slow EXP curve. So is Pokemon in general. Also, yes. I leveled up. Great stuff. Let's grab this apple, because your boy is getting hungry. Down to 20 belly. We'll eat something, don't worry. We will eat something, probably. Straight out of Skyrim. You can change the leader. I'd make a reference to Skyrim, but I haven't played it in so long. Jarl Balgruff, I took an arrow to the knee. That's what I got for you. Those are the two things I remember. Wait, it just told me how to change leader. You can check how to play by pressing the minus button. Now I can change leader. Psyduck? Oh. Okay, alright. What do these do? Psyduck is getting hungry. If I change to Cubone? Yo! Actual cheats. Literally actual cheats. Forget about freaking Psyduck as my starter. I'm Cubone now. This is also nice because I can kind of cheese the belly system this way. Like, obviously, Psyduck's a hungry boy. But Cubone's not. Cubone, good stuff. Absolutely crushed. Cubone's not hungry. I'm gonna play as Cubone for a little bit. Some interesting changes. They mostly feel like quality of life changes thus far, which is nice, but to some degree they also are making it a little bit easier, which, you know, early on not a huge fan of, but I'm sure I will grow. Please don't hurt me. I'm sure I will grow to... No, I don't want auto mode. I'm sure I will grow to appreciate that long term. You like that change? It's not bad. That is an extreme 5-head. Dunk, 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 dunky, dunk. Do they still have run in place? Oh, is that like... that would be this combo. I do love run in place. They do not seem to have... Yeah, I don't seem to see a run in place. I don't see stuff happening on the map. It's possible they just remapped it, so I just don't know the buttons. Holding A and B. Ooh, hold on. Hold on. Let's find out. A and B. What just happened? Nope, that's just making me use moves. Yeah, A and B is just using moves. It's possible it's still in the game and I just don't know the proper button combination to use. Yo, let's go. That seems rather likely, actually. Not the accuracy. You cannot lower my accuracy. That seems pretty likely. I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually. Brick break, please. Brick break, please. I'm glad clicking the A button at least seems pretty logical in terms of what move it's using. Like, it's using the super effective move, which is nice. Now, there might be times where you have two moves that could be super effective, and then maybe you want to go in and use the particular one that you wanted, so then you can do that, but they are stuck. They're cheek to cheek. Oh, there they are. Let's get them out safely. It's not what it looks like.
Yeah.
Best way to test is if you have not full HP and start healing without moving. Correct. Thunderwave Cave. Our bodies separated. Bzz, rejoice, rejoice. Yay. Bzz, bzz, yay. Be thankful, you two. You are our heroes. Thank you. Thought this man was about to plant a smooch on Psyduck's bill. I got a big apple. I got an orange. I got 650 Pokey. Look at him scurry along. I said scurry instead of scuttle, which is good. I'm still being flutter. Which one's the fourth wheel? That's what they're gonna rock, paper, scissors on. I'm glad I finished the rock, paper, scissors movement. Very important. I'm glad our rescue mission went well today. Otherwise, that's a yikes. Actually, since this was our first job as a proper rescue team, I was really tense and nervous. I'm exhausted now. I've got to get some sleep. Let's keep up our good work tomorrow. I'll see ya. 2 days completed, ladies and gentlemen. Good stuff. Pepe D. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, it's dream time, boys. Now this is what it's like being me. Where am I? I had a strange... What did I can't remember. I need to start writing my dreams down. It would make for some good banter material because I have some odd dreams from time to time. No free banjo cameos.
Not a banjo cameo.
What is it then?
Would you like an Oreo?
You got mad at me yesterday because I ate an Oreo.
This time I'm giving you one.
I mean, if I'm
Also,
usually...
can I have this jar for school that you
Wait.
don't use it for?
Yeah, speaking of jars, you never ate your overnight oats.
I did, but I forgot to put sugar in them, so they were really
Oh, they're
gross.
yucky?
Yeah, so I just made some to remember.
Wait, Big Genius, redeem the banjo cameo. Come back, buddy.
Cameo.
Come, no, it's redeemed.
Oh, okay.
Come back, buddy. Come back, buddy.
Also, what time does he need his pill?
Time does it need his pill? 9 p.m. Come here, buddy.
No.
Why is that clock so wrong? That clock says
Daylight
4:16. That's like 3 hours off. Ah! Don't leave, buddy. Oh, wait! I forgot. Not So Livid also paid for a banjo cameo last stream that I owed him for because I also redeemed it. So I gave him a free one. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. We should dress you up as a Cubone sometime. That would be good. Baby Banjus. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. The contrast on my webcam isn't high enough to pick up your dark face. Isn't that true, Bubba? No.
It blends into your hoodie.
He does blend. He just like a pair of eyes. He does blend straight into the hoodie. I feel a yawn coming up. His face is too poopy? Excuse me?
Poopy.
Yeah, you just made Maria
Throw
mad.
some hands here.
Oh, you got Maria upset. What's a Tomo syndrome? You smell stinky, buddy. It's probably bath time soon. He wants out. It has been bath time, but he had surgery, so I don't want to. Yeah, he's gone. Bye, Banjo. Okay. Nothing.
No Rangoon.
No, Rangoon is in here now. Surgery? Oh, it's just he got fixed. I keep saying that, and I should probably just say what the surgery was, because I did the same thing. I had to leave work early one day to go pick him up, and I was like, oh, dog just got done with surgery. I'm gonna go pick him up and make sure he's doing okay. And then the next day, everybody was like, oh my gosh, what's wrong with your puppy? Is he fine? I'm like, yeah, he just got his boys removed. It's a pretty basic procedure, nothing scary. But when you say, my dog just got out of surgery, it's like heart transplant is where the human brain goes first because we care so much about doggos. But yeah, that's he's totally fine. Just a little basic surgery. He's still recovering. They said he's got to take it easy for like 2 weeks, and he's about a week removed from it now. So he's got a little bit of time to relax still. Where are my balls, Josh? Fun story. Just watched. I'm getting Maria into Rick and Morty. Or tried to. We watched the first 2 episodes, and the second episode is the dog one, where Snuffles comes up and he's very curious of where his testicles went. And it was like we started that like a day after we got Banjo fixed, and we're like, oh my gosh, he's coming for us. Maybe is this a dream? Oh, there's someone here. Who is it? Someone I know? I can't remember. Me with my dreams. You hated the pilot? The pilot is literally the worst rated episode in the whole show, so I told you, if you can make it through the pilot, you're fine. And honestly, the dog one, for at least from the lists I've seen, the lists that I've seen have the dog one like in the bottom 5 as well. Like, pretty low. Most of them have bottom 5, if not bottom 10. So I can tell you, if you like that one, it's pretty much only up from there. There's maybe 1 or 2 episodes that are kind of like the pilot. Really, the only... Season 1 has a couple stinkers in it. Season 2 and 3 do not. And I haven't really watched Season 4 because it's not on Hulu yet, but... Season 2 and 3 do not. The first episode was weirdly bad. Well, have you ever seen the... Have you ever seen the original sketch that the whole show was based off of? It's called like The Misadventures of Doc and Marty or something like that, or so, I can't remember exactly what it was called. But have you ever seen that strange sketch? It's real bad. It's like horrible. we can't watch it on stream because it's so bad. I highly recommend you go to, let me see what it's called. If you want to watch it, you can. It's called like it's called like Doc and Marty or something. What's it called? Justin Roiland's Doc and Marty. What's the original episode? The Real Animated Adventures of Doc and Marty. So you can go ahead and look that up. You can obviously tell where the inspiration, like you can tell that it's definitely the show that Rick and Morty turned into. Granted, it looks semi-horrifying here. The premise is similar to that of Rick and Morty. You've got Doc, aka Rick, who's the grandpa and is a science boy. And then you've got Marty, aka Morty in the show, who's a dumb kid who does stuff. Obviously, it's all a parody of Back to the Future. This original concept has a lot of incest is, I think, the way to word that. So it's not great. It's like real hard to watch. I have never been able to get through it completely because it's very gross. Anyway, there are some tiny elements of that got sprinkled in to the pilot episode of Rick and Morty, like shoving the seeds way up his butt. There's a lot more of that in the Real Animated Adventures of Doc and Marty. Thankfully, I know this is a PG stream, I'm just alluding to these things. We're not actually talking about it. There's a lot more of that in the actual thing, but thankfully, Rick and Morty doesn't do that ever again. For the most part. There's a couple weird things every now and again. The cops! Alluding. That's actually a great pun. Pilots are always weird because they have to... that's true. And you don't know who anybody is, what any of the characters are doing, what their deal is. You saw it was just Marty McFly. It's just as horrifying as in the real show. Marty for copyright. Yeah, they put an H in there. I think I dreamt something. I can't remember what the dream was about. Anyway, no more talk about that. You can go look it up if you want to. It's like a 2-minute video. If you want to watch it and be scarred and hate everything you're seeing on your screen, you can go watch it. Here, I'll read you some of the comments. I won't tell you what happens in the video, but I will read you some of the comments. The number one, this is why Roiland isn't the sole writer for Rick and Morty. I can't believe the origin of Rick and Morty was a pedophilic cartoon satire of Back to the Future. The origin of evil... Okay, spoilers. Justin Roiland proudly presents. It's a quote. I now understand why Adult Swim did not go with the original idea. How is this still on YouTube? Why did I watch this? It's, this is disturbing. There's some things in here, and the comments get it. Anyway, yeah, go watch that if you want to hate everything. But the actual show, Rick and Morty, thankfully did not carry a lot of those themes over, and it's actually funny. The Australian version, that was an April Fool. Oh, I did not see that. You will not look it up? Well, we'll watch it on stream. Actually, I can. I think I would probably get kicked off of Twitch. Like, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure I would. Today's Another Day Rescues. I wonder if I have any mail. Better check the mailbox. Better check the mailbox. Sup, Cubone? Cubone hates me already. One rescue mission and he's done with me. Here's the mailbox. I checked the mailbox, but there was no mail seeking help from the rescue team. Good morning, Psyduck. Aren't you up early? So you checked the mailbox. Was there anything? Were there any rescue requests? There's nothing. I suppose that makes sense. We've only started after all. Well, too bad. Want to go to Pokemon Square? I think if we go to the Pelipper post office, there'll be jobs posted there. Pokemon Square is over this way. You should at least take the mail that's in the mailbox. Someone's gonna steal that. even though that's a felony. Nice Pokemon. Thank you so much. We're just, you know, rocking out with a Psyduck here. Maybe not my first choice, but here we are. I've made a promise that whatever the Pokemon personality test gave us, we would stick with. We are rocking Psyduck, and we're proud. Even if it's going to make the game a little bit difficult. I need to get a bigger mailbox. Only 3 letters, and they still don't. That's true. You get an upgrade later. This is Pokemon Square. Let's go. Shiny Kecleon. Oh my god. Sorry. I forgot to do my over-the-top shiny reaction. I'm a bad PokeTuber. That's the Kecleon shop. You can buy and sell things there. By the way, Benji Pandy, welcome in. Hope you're having a nice Tuesday. You can buy and sell items there. But don't you dare think about taking one of their items in a dungeon. They will absolutely shred you down to your last atom. That's Felicity Bank. You can save your monies there. Donkey donkey da dunk. Oh, Gulpin. This is the Gulpin Link shop. Gulpin can link moves for you. Dunka dunka da dunk. Huh? What's linking? Well, if you link moves, you can use them together at the same time. I'll be honest, I never really did too much linking. It's a little too 5-head for me, a little above my pay grade. I just hit him with a move. I think you should ask Gulpin if you want to know more. I think maybe you should... Never mind. This is the Kangaskhan storage. If you use store items here, they'll be safe. Kecleon can be any color, that's true. Chameleon blood. You should store important items here before you go to a dungeon. Bellsprout, stop looking at me like that. Stop. Thank you. Linking is OP if you do it well. Can you do it with like setup moves? So like every time I use tackle, I'm also boosting my attack. I really did it just because it's a little too brain. Makuhita Dojo. Love me some Makuhita Dojo. At the dojo, you can learn or get training on various maneuvers used in dungeons. What do you think? The business here helps us. Yadunky dunky da-dung. You were just going to ask if I knew about that? Oh, and there's also the Pelipper Post Office. That's past here. I think we can get some information on rescue jobs. Let's first go to the Pelipper Post Office. Your partner will tell you all kinds of things. When you're not sure, just go ask your partner. I'm fine. I know what I'm doing, which is why I'm not going to the Pelipper Post Office. Yo, you used to have to do a screen transition. This was a whole new screen. You had to fade in, fade out. Now it's just here. It's the Wishcash Pond. It's extremely exciting. Let's go talk to him. Can't do anything here yet, but we will be able to eventually. I've heard fissures have opened up in the ground here and there. They're trouble. Look, it's probably him. He can learn it. It worries me to no end thinking that children will fall down into them. That's a secret evil man. Every comic book evil man has that curly mustache right there. He's responsible for the fissures. Go ahead and book it. I'm going to use my Danganronpa sleuthing skills to tell you that he did it. I know that I actually was only correct in one prediction in all of Crotus's Danganronpa stream, but doggone it, I nailed Celeste in terms of knowing that she was the evil one. So, we're going to apply that here. He's sad. Can you have some of my shredded cheese? You did give me an Oreo, so you can have the shredded cheese. Do we know what happened with that yet? What do you mean? What do you mean, do we know what happened with that yet? Like, did we finish the game? We finished the game on Saturday, Yeetus. Yeah, we ended it, boy. It's all in the VOD. Now we're going to the next one. I don't know why, but there's been, okay, lore, you know, it's fine and all, but I just want to go to the Pelipper Post Office. So yeah, you got to catch up on a VOD. That building is the Pelipper Post Office. Let me tell you, yo, Yeetus, this should get you excited to watch the VOD. By the end of the stream, Crotus had a new best girl. That's about as hard a sell I can give you for watching the VOD. I'm not going to answer that question. You missed exclamation point Junkos. Side quest, I do not want the spoiler for the thing I already spoiled because Maria also spoiled it for me. And we're probably going to play that game eventually that has the secret or that reveal in it eventually. So I don't want that spoiled for everybody else. But unfortunately, it is spoiled for me, which is going to ruin it a little bit. Did I eat more tortilla chips? No. What would I eat tortilla chips with, Maria? We have nothing to put on the tortilla chips. We're out of queso. I have no tortilla chips. You have a new second best girl? I think she's probably my second best, too. Have about 5 of them by now. You have something to entice him to watch? What's going on upstairs? Oh, can you hear the stomps? I'm pretty sure Maria is playing with Banjo with a laser pointer that's originally meant for a cat, but Banjo chases it nonetheless. And what you're hearing is him going back and forth across the thing. Keep it down, up! I moved into a house instead of an apartment to get rid of the stomps. Yes, we can hear Banjo zooming. That's the Pelipper post office. He is absolutely zooming. Dunky da da dunk. Dunky dunky da dunk. He's zooming on his own? Really? It's not laser pointer induced? This is where information is gathered from Pokemon needing rescue. See, have a look at this bulletin board. It lists rescue jobs. Check it out. Okay. Bulletin board. Tiny Woods, you won an Oranberry. Offering a reward. The reward is a power band. Interesting. Reward Petra Berry. Reward Max Elixir. The perfect apple. I'm sad and lonely. This isn't Tinder. I will take the job request. I'm taking them all. He's playing with his stuffed animals now that they're out of his cage. He does. I've been noticing that. And now I'll go put them back in the cage and he'll go get them out. He just wants to play with it. Maybe we should give him... Maybe we should get him more stuffed animals to play with. And now we will accept. No, I want to accept. Do you not have to do that in this one? That's kind of nice. See, there were jobs listed, right? To do a rescue job, choose the job, then go to the dungeon that's... Yo, that's a great quality of life change. It was very tedious. You used to have to take the jobs off the board and then pick the ones you wanted to do and activate them, which is dumb. Just have them and go do them. That's a nice change. What an image. It's like the Sistine Chapel. You went to the store to buy cheese. You asked the guy you want that one. He grabs a whole block, and you realize you made a mistake when he packed the entire thing. So you're like, actually, no, only half that. So he packed it, and it's still a gigantic block, and now you have a $25 block of cheese sitting in your fridge. That sounds like a pretty good problem to have, Baked ZD, all things considered. Depends how much cheese you eat, I guess, and if you own a cheese grater, because if you don't, then... I guess that's kind of worthless. You could slice it. You can go to dungeons by taking the path near the base. You've sent it now. You can see it as many times as you want. Dunky dunky da dunk. Dunky dunky da dunk. Wait. What's the image? Is it from the stream? Yunky dunky da dunky dunky dunk. Dunky dunky da dunk. Dunky dunky da dunk. I want to know. It is? Was it from a part that I was there, or was it while I was still at the bachelor party? Since we're just starting up, we should handle jobs that are posted here. Our team name will get better known by doing that. I think that will bring job offers to our mail books. Cool. Well, I have them. You have a fancy hand-cranked cheese grater? Yo, extremely jealous. I have no cheese grating ability whatsoever. I know that I can head to dungeons from that road. You just told me, you nerd. Once we receive a job, let's go to the dungeon and solve Pokemon's troubles. Cool. What else we got in here, though? Check the mail. Welcome to a rescue team. Snooze fest. Mailbox is empty. Accepted jobs. That is amazing that they just automatically get accepted. I love that a whole bunch. All right, 234 Thunderwave Cave. That's where we're headed first. Let's knock out 3 birds with 1 stone. Donkey, donkey. That's such a good change. Just Clap, clap, clap. That's what I love about remakes. Dunka, 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 dunk. It was before I was there. It was pretty early in. You sent it anyway because it's worth seeing. Okay, hold on. I want to see it. I want to see it. Where is it? Oh. If you say so. Just climbing a ladder. Alright, floor 2. Wait, what the heck is a tiny reviver seed? They split reviver seeds into tiny reviver seeds and normal reviver. Did he eat it? Oh, I swear, you scumbag, if you just ate that. No offense. No offense to my boy Cubone, but if you just ate that reviver seed, I'm gonna be pretty upset. Maybe I should turn... Hold on. You have now prompted me to turn off... Options, you... Teammate recovery item use? No. You will no longer be allowed to use recovery items. I would agree that the music in this game is very Pepe D. Wait till we get to the icy levels. The icy levels... Mamma mia! Some slapping tracks. You can't make it your header because Carlos is in it? That adds to the mystery. Dungeon messages. You've arrived at the floor where Poochien is. So what am I supposed to do for you? Who cares? I don't know. So in the original version of this game, you couldn't see the whole map like this, could you? I didn't think you used to be able... You got him. I didn't think you used to be able to see where every enemy on the floor was. I thought you needed to have... there was a special item you could have. It was like a pair of glasses, I'm pretty sure, that you could equip to see those things. But you did not used to be able to do that. Can you ask Maria a personal question? She already told you how tall I was earlier, Yedis. Oh, it's an IQ skill. Well, we're pretty darn smart. Dunk, donkey, dunk. Donkey, donkey. What is Maria? I don't know what Maria's Twitter header is about. Okay, if I press A on this guy, am I going to attack him? No. I found the Puccini you were looking for. Job completed. I did not want to accidentally murder the man who we were rescuing. Thank you. Please come see me at the Pelipper post office later. Dun 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 dun. Oh, did you just change it today, Maria? You just changed it. We have a new header. Oh, that is new. That is from today. Nice change. What was your thing before? What was your thing before? Puccina gained a magical power. Beam him up, Scotty. There is a request beyond this point, but would you like to escape from the dungeon? No. We have more requests to fulfill, so I will go do that. Donkey. Okay, well, I think I found the Plusle. It's very cute. I still have, from when I was a camp counselor, one of the 6-year-olds drew me and wrote, Mr. Josh, #1 counselor. My heartstrings to this day. Except they spelled counselor C-O-N-S-L-R. Consular. Still counts, though. Still adorable. Here's the Plusle. Become freed. Always save the stuff you get like that. It's heartwarming. Children are innocent creatures. Which is why the praise that comes from them. And they also tell it like it is, by the way. Although I guess to some degree they can also be very easy to impress. But they tell it like it is. Bam! Scratch! Which makes it all the more... Gotcha. Makes it all the more heartfelt when they say something nice about you. Because they could just as easily tell you that you suck. They can be brutal. Dunka, donkey. Ask the 12-year-olds whose kickball I took away from them when they were being bad. They'll dish it out just as quickly as they praise you. Do not go on yet. I would like to level up. Good stuff. Innocent creatures or malicious demons. It matters how many Hostess cupcakes they ate for lunch. 100%. It matters. It's a Pidgey. It's a Rattata. Would like to murder the Rattata. Would like to murder the Rattata, if at all possible. Dunk, dunk, dunky, dunk. Nah, paralysis. That's gotta go. We're gonna have to send that to the Shadow Realm, my boy Cubone. That's not gonna fly. Enemy defeated. My water gun was upgraded. Okay. I kinda... Excuse me, my son has been left behind? I kinda dig that because it almost... It gives you a little bit of... Case fixed. It gives you a little bit of like a reason to keep your moves instead of swapping them out all the time. Stones and spikes. Okay, I use these a lot. It's kind of nice that you can wombo combo those. You can set stones and spikes to throw by opening the X menu, go into your toolbox, select an item, register it, ZL and ZR. You'll then be able to throw it by pressing ZL and ZR at the same time, and your teammate will be able to throw them too. Alright, Gravel or Rock. Okay, we definitely want to equip that. I love me some throwing items. I will spam you with some Gravel or Rocks. Don't even... Yo, the bag is so big! Register. Good stuff. We're not going to use it yet just because we have so few, but good to have for the future. Hello, Pidgey. Dunk, 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 dunky, dunk. One of the sound panels is covered in kids' art and it's adorable. You still have several that say you suck. Again, it's just kids. Don't listen to what they say. Unless they say something nice. Then listen to what they say. Donkey dunk. Yes, let's escape. Oh, that's the end of the dungeon. Alright. I kind of like that it doesn't make you go to the very last room and then look around and be like, well, I guess there's nothing here. Dunky dunky dunk dunk. You don't suck, they suck. Just a bunch of dummies. Maria! That's a bad word almost. You also eat boogers. Mom has a few like that in her class, comes home with stories almost every day. You forgot Pika OMG. Pika OMG is really good. Thank you for rescuing me. This is your reward. A perfect apple. Storage. Okay. Thank you for saving Plusle. This is your reward. Sent to storage, alright. Thank you for rescuing Puccina. This is your reward. Pecchaberry. Good stuff. Sent to storage. Dun, 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 dun. Didn't we do good today? Let's call it night. Get some rest. Okay, see you tomorrow. Yo, we're flying. We're doing good. I don't know how far we're going to make it today. I think we'll make it to the point where... Okay, the next morning means we're going to get some more story. I think we'll probably get to the point where we rescue Diglett's little toesies. Psyduck sleeps pretty adorably. That's how Banjo sleeps. Dun. A lot of them have bad home lives, so you understand they may not be able to regulate in school. Some are mean to be mean, though. Good morning, Psyduck. Let's do our best today. Well, the world needs psychos, because then who else is Yeetus gonna work his therapy magic on? What's going on? There we go. Tunnel over there. Tunnels everywhere. Digging is so much fun. Where am I? Word. Hey, what's going on? Oh, my apologies. My name is Diglett. I was having a blast digging tunnels in front of the Pelipper post office, so much that I kept digging and ended up here. I'm sorry I ruined your nice place. Oh, don't worry about it. It's just a hole.
Yeah.
Are you saying you will forgive me? That was adorable. Too many holes might annoy others, so don't dig too many. Of course, thank you. I want this to be the Diglett picture in the bottom right. I want to be my new profile picture. That's cuter than I could ever aspire to be. From now on, I'll have fun digging, but I'll also make sure to patch up the holes from time to time. Goodbye. Okay. I thought we'd get more... We might not rescue the Diglett? We have to rescue the Diglett. Dun 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 dun. Is everyone just named what they are? How do they tell each other apart? A great question that I do not think will be answered. Train at the Makuhita Dojo. If you have dojo tickets, you can train at the Makuhita Dojo. Moves grow as they do. They grow more than they do in dungeons. Especially if you keep hitting with super effective, you can grow a lot. Yeah, good stuff. Wow, 2 dojo tickets. Rescue team basics. Get out of here. Mailbox is empty. Alright, let's go get more jobs. You'll learn that this is the general... I just pushed that Lombre out the way. You'll learn that this is the general gameplay loop is wake up, grab a brush, put on a little makeup. Why'd you leave the keys up on the table? You'll run over here. You'll see what jobs they have. Helper orb, perfect apple, Pecha scarf. Sure. Take them. Take all 3. Grab some jobs. Run back to the left. Go start the jobs. It's get out of the way, Lombre. Absolutely bodied. I like the pushing. And then you go run and you do it. And you say, all right, sorry, guy in Tiny Woods. I know you need help, but oh, it's cool. It shows you the Pokemon in each of the areas. That'll be nice later when we are... Oh, you can bring a certain number of max teammates per dungeon. That's pretty sick. Pushing is the greatest change. I kind of... It's a nice little dopamine release every time I shove that Lombre out of the way. Mostly because Lombre is a yucky creature. No, do not throw rocks! Cubone! We only have so many of those. I don't want you to use those. Cubone! We're too strong to be using those items. That's overkill. Bully? I'm sorry. Okay, Elekid is waiting for a Pecha Berry to be delivered. Don't... Hey, Elekid. Hey, Elekid. Gotta feel like you could look a little bit harder for that Pecha Berry, my dude. I don't think you actually need to send out some mail for someone to bring you the Pecha Berry. Maybe walk 10 paces to the south. Elekid is waiting for... Here's a Pecha Berry. Here you go. Enjoy it. He got set up. Like combo! Yo, that's a big... It's like probably one of the most shocking deaths in the whole show, Yeetus. You're getting really close. Are you to the end of 3 yet? You're getting really close to half measures. Like probably like 2 episodes away. And that's when it gets dun 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 dun. That's so much. You're gonna see a different side of Walt, and it's very exciting. Yeah, said before you watched that. Wait, where'd you say that? Where'd you say that? What did you think of the ending of Half Measures, Yeetus? As Jesse was approaching, was your heart pounding the entire time? As the final bullet went off, not gonna say from who for spoilers, but as the final bullet went off, did you also jump back as Jesse did? Not because he got shot or anything. Maybe he's blind? That's true. We helped him. And now he has magical powers and he can beam me up Scotty and leave. Fantastic. He's got Grubhub. Mom, I want Pecha Berries. We have Pecha Berries at home. Pecha Berries at home. Psyduck leveling up. Why is Cubone leveling up so much faster than Psyduck? What's happening? No, don't use an attack. A big waste. Also, stop using... You're using the wrong move on these boys. Water Gun is not the way. Water Gun is not the way. We're trying to level up other moves. Although I guess we'll probably have Water Gun for a while, so probably good to level it up. Let's go on. Cubone is not a bonehead. Debate. Please, lock on. Nope, lock on. I'm still learning the controls. I still somehow have this muscle memory, even though I haven't played Pokemon Red Rescue Team in probably like 10 plus years. I still have the muscle memory of playing it on the, no, that's a horrible move though. I still have the muscle memory from playing it on a Game Boy Advance SP, Blast Seed. Those are so good. That's going to dunk on Skarmory. I still have the muscle memory of the controls from back then somehow. It's making it a little bit difficult. I don't know why that guy didn't want to murder me, but I'll take it. I found the Wurmple. You've been rescued. It's funny, you sat there with like 10 minutes left, like, dang, I really hyped it up. Something interesting better happen real soon. And then you get to the end and you're like, oh, I get it. And then, like you said after that, last 5 minutes all the way through Box Cutter is just like constant tension. Just unrelenting tension. So how far are you? You got through Box Cutter? Do you fear Gus Fring now, is my question. If you did not before, do you now fear Gus Fring? Dunk, 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 donkey, 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 Do I feel like a Psyduck? I didn't when we first did the poll, but if I'm being honest with myself, I think I am a Psyduck, so it's a pretty accurate... The personality quiz definitely got it right, I would say. I feel pretty nailed in terms of them getting it right. I can't decide if I like that they show where the enemies and also the guys that I have to help are on the screen, like even in the areas I haven't explored. It definitely takes away a lot of the challenge, which is kind of not my favorite, but I mean, for quality of life, it's pretty nice. And once we get to the bigger dungeons far away, it's not going to be as easy to pinpoint exactly where something is because there's going to be like maze-like structures. Also, one of the best change of all time, the fact that the people you're trying to help do not move. In the original, when you played on Game Boy, every time you moved, they moved as well. So sometimes trying to track them down in order to give them the thing they want was like, it would cost like 50 steps and you'd be hungry by the time you're done with it. You have to like corner them. It's like when you're playing chess and the dude you're going against is down to just his king and you got like 3 pieces left and you're like, come on dude, I won. Like I finished, it's over, just give up. And he's like, no, I can wiggle my way out of this one somehow. It's exactly what it's like. You just sit there for like 5 minutes trying to get him down. That's a great change. You just finished Box Cutter, but won't be watching until Thursday. You need to break to write a paper. Okay, that's probably good. Honestly, like, Box Cutter is a big release intention to some degree, like some initial suspense, but that tension is going to be there through the rest of the season. And maybe not through the rest of the show. Definitely through the rest of Season 4. You'll feel that until the end. And then Season 5... new storyline introduced, maybe not a lot of tension right off the bat, and then dun 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 dun, and then the last 5 episodes happen, and then your life is over, and then you cry. Thank you. Donkey dunk 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 donkey dunk. The cliffhanger at the end of Season 3 must have been killer after Wave 4. I'm glad, like I said, I was kind of hipster with Breaking Bad, and I didn't want to watch it because so many people liked it. I was a Walking Dead guy. I've been watching Walking Dead since the beginning, and everyone was like, Breaking Bad's a much better show, and I was like, well, screw you, I'm not going to watch it then. So I just never watched Breaking Bad. So I didn't have to wait between the big cliffhanger ending on Season 3. I just got to watch it on Netflix. And spoiler alert, Breaking Bad is much better than Walking Dead. Hate to have to admit that many years later, but I was wrong. Had to leave. How's the Adventures of Psybone? We're kind of killing it. To be honest. I think we're about to get another little bit of storyline coming up here. Can I hit him from here, you think? You think we can hit him? I bet we can hit him. Never mind, it does not travel as far as I thought. The hope was there, it didn't end up working for us. Brutal swing, keep swinging. Let's go. Alright, is this the end? No requests are left. Would you like to escape from the dungeon? I mean, sure. Okay, never mind. I mashed. My problem. It's okay. We'll get through it. No problem. Get back here. Chasing with pistola in hand. I need to get a Oh, no, not the static. Not the static. I need to get the Just Coppin emote like professionally made with the new with the avatar that we have right now with the little gun in the corner though. I might be able to make one myself. Probably not, but I could. It's a shiny blue scarf. Oh, I did get a blue scarf. Hold on, I gotta equip that. Dun dun dunky dunk. I did not? I thought I did. Oh, it went straight to storage. Okay, any items you get from... How many bag slots do you have, by the way? It's kind of sick. Any items that you get... Okay. Any items that you get from... doing a quest, you get sent straight to the storage. I'll remember that. I think I may be able to turn that off. I'm a professional and I made it. What don't I like about it? Wait, what did I say? What did I say I didn't like? The Just Coppin emote? I got nothing wrong with the current Just Coppin emote, but it's only on, since it's only on Better Twitch TV, a lot of people can't see it. I guess it might be nice to have a mixed style, like, it'll be nice to have, like, an avatar that I have a lot of emotes of, but it's nice to switch up the style every now and again, and that's a nice realistic emote, I think. It looks pretty good. Thank you for delivering the Pecha Berry. This is your reward. Helper Orb, does it get sent? Okay, it gets sent straight to storage. So we can go to Kangaskhan storage and get that Pecha Scarf if we want to, which I probably will so that I never have to worry about being poisoned. Seems like a big win to me. Oh, there's the Pecha Scarf right there. I didn't even have it yet. Haha, I'm dumb. Just get BTTV, also yes. That's the ultimate. Oh, let's go. It's dream sequence time, boys. Here we are. Yep. Donkey, donkey. This song slaps. It doesn't really slap, but it's really good. Again, am I dreaming again? It's that Pokemon again. Huh. They're talking to me? I can't hear them clearly. What are they saying? Huh? It's shaking. An earthquake? Whoa, it's getting worse. For a dream, this feels strangely real, but... The next morning, that means story, which is fantastic. I'm ready to go. Hello? My boy. Hello, you are Psyduck, aren't you? I wonder what Pokemans it could be. Oh, you can't see us, of course. How very rude of us. Sent. We're pleased to meet you. We are the trio. Last night, during the earthquake, our child Diglett was attacked. What, Diglett? He was whisked away to the peak of a tall mountain. We couldn't possibly climb up somewhere so high. Can't you, though? Like, you can't... I don't understand how Doug Trio really works, but you just pop up from the ground, right? You can't just pop up at the top. How many feet do Doug Trio have? Yo, that reminds me of a great... I'm going to play this clip for you because it's very important. There's a streamer... Oh no. How do I... I don't remember. Help. How do I need to get the... It's on the wrong screen. Hold on. There's a streamer who I used to watch that I do not frequent much anymore. I did send you a tweet with the Edis, so everyone else will know what I'm talking about in just a second. That exact question was posed to one Ray Narvaez Jr., which I will play his response to. I can't remember if it's family friendly. I think it probably is. Allow me to turn off this music really quickly. You know Ray? Not so livid. How do you know Ray? Oh, you said you used to watch Achievement Hunter, right? Yeah, I used to watch him back at Achievement Hunter. It's just chugging time, first of all. We'll do that first. Almost lost some. Yo, didn't put as much ice in today. Wisened up. It's on about the same level. I mean, it's definitely a little... You'll see it. We'll play it. You'll see it. You'll understand. The exact same question was posed regarding Doug Trio and his toes. Here we go, right here. 20 seconds long.
Do you...
Pause it. It says, hey, Twitter, something has been on my mind and I want your opinion. Oh, wait, I can show you. This is a little bit of spoilers, by the way, for where we're going to get over the course of this stream. You have high expectations? Here you go. Unfortunately, it's a Twitter video, so the quality looks like duty, but just pretend it's high quality. You like to imagine 3 voices, like talking in unison? All right, here we go.
Do you think each member of Doug Trio has 2 feet, or do you think they collectively have 2 feet? Like, I want to know if we're looking at 10 toes or 30 toes. Gotta figure out how many I gotta suck. Do you think each member of Doug Trio has 2 feet, or do you think they collectively have
Well,
2 feet?
Again, maybe not the most appropriate comment of all time, but it's true, you know. We're used to it, Edie.
Fantasies can't ever be quenched, can they?
We're used to it. A man after your own heart, huh? Not so. You want to expand upon this? Nothing side quest. Don't worry. It's just toes. Just a lot of toes, like 30 toes. You prefer no ice in the water? Much easier. It is easier to chug, I will say, but there's something about the mouthfeel and taste of a cold, ice cold, refreshing water that I prefer. I'll drink this water, and it's easier to chug, but it's not as pleasurable an experience. As pleasurable an experience as water can be.
Fantasies can't ever be quenched.
That's gotta be a thing, right? Hydrophoria? Hey Google, what's hydrophoria?
Sorry, I don't have any information about that.
Okay, it's a fake word, so that's okay. We tried. Get a bigger mouth? You wouldn't know what the... Oh, goodness gracious. I'm not going to finish that, but you can read it down below my head if you're curious. That is why we must call upon you for your help, Psyduck. Diglett was abducted by a Pokemon named Skarmory. It's a vilely vicious ruffian. Please do be careful. Please, we need your help. We must go. Alright, so that Blast Seed that we got a little bit ago is going to come in clutch against this Skarmory. I still remember the strats from when I was a kid. I still remember how to kick everything's butt. That was so sudden, there was no time to even say no. But I am concerned to hear that Diglett has been kidnapped. It's too bad, I'd better go. Alright, take me to Mount Silver, or what's it called, Mount Steel? I think it's called Mount Steel. You bet Yeti and Quentin Tarantino. Is Tarantino also a Tarantino? Is that his thing? Good morning, Psyduck. Blast Seeds are busted? What boss fight? Huh? You were just asked to go on a rescue mission? Yes. Hugely? Does he feature that in his films? I don't think I've ever seen... He has foot things in a load of his films. I've never seen a Quentin Tarantino movie, so that's news to me. Our child, Diglett, was kidnapped. He's the one that did, like, Kill Bill and Pulp Fiction and... that one with Leonardo DiCaprio that I don't remember about slavery. Why would it ban Nickelodeon? What's wrong with Nickelodeon? Wait, which Nickelodeon dude has a toe thing? Our child Diglett was kidnapped. Yeah, what the heck, Automod? No, this is... Nickelodeon is a PG-13 channel. He was taken to Mount Steel Summit. Please, we need your help. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Now I can't... Django Unchained. There you go. Now I can't stop thinking about 10 toes or 30 toes. Django Unchained is a fantastic film. Yeah, but how many feet? How many feet in it? Okay, wait, Diglett was the one digging holes here, right? This kidnapping is worrisome. Let's go. Cubone, I'm not going to tell you how to speak, but I believe it's pronounced, let's go. A very slow build-up for a very rewarding end.
Yeah.
Mount Steel is now open for... Yo, this map is beautiful. I haven't mentioned it yet, The map is gorgeous. There are sparkles around a dungeon name. That's a sign you'll get a lot of stuff. You can get almost twice the normal amount of money and a lot of treasure boxes. Is it for one day only? Hold on. Yo, okay. Like, we're gonna go get Diglett, don't get me wrong. Diglett, I'm coming for you. We will save you. Hold on. His music is much too quiet. Diglett, I will save you. But I just... Well, you know, don't worry. We'll be there. I just... little loot hungry. I gotta see what this is all about. This wasn't in the original game. This is a new feature. We're just exploring the new features that if I have to. Sorry, Diglett. Must do it. Well known in the industry. What the heck? Django, Dan Schneider. I got you back. Let's go. None if you count the what? Diglett can wait a bit. Whoever made / wrote iCarly, Victorious Sam. That's very upsetting. Oh wait, I never watched any of the show. Did he do, I've heard that guy's name before. Did he do Fairly Odd Parents? For some reason... Don't hurt me? Don't hurt me? Don't hurt me! For some reason the name Dan Schneider sounds familiar with Fairly Odd Parents. He did Drake and Josh? No! That's my childhood! Were there feet in Drake and Josh? I don't remember any. I certainly don't remember an abundance of feet in Drake and Josh. I mean, they literally had feet, but I don't remember. Let's go. I don't remember an abundance of weird stuff in Drake and Josh. I just remember some knee-slapping comedy. Yo, we're loaded! Cash money! This is pretty sick. This is a nice little feature, I gotta say. I like that addition. Dang, you don't trust that guy? He's a creepy one? I didn't know any of this. I'm gonna have to look this up. Hello, Wurmple. I'm gonna have to look this up and have my childhood ruined. It's extremely upsetting. Dun, dun. Victorious was the worst. He really misused Ariana Grande. But iCarly was pretty bad. Really? I stopped watching most Nick shows around that time. I think I caught the first couple episodes of iCarly because it was... iCarly and Drake and Josh were not connected, right? But it had Miranda Cosgrove in it, which was from Drake and Josh. So I said, okay, Drake and Josh is ending. I'll give this show a chance. And it wasn't Drake. I thought it was going to be connected, and it wasn't connected, and I was very disappointed. So I stopped watching it. So I don't know much about the weirdness of Drake and Josh or of iCarly. And I definitely... Tiny Reviver Seed. Hold me closer, Tiny Reviver Seed. Alright. You know, not a great parody, but it exists. I don't know a lot about that, so I'll take your word for it on the creepiness. Some deep foot conspiracies. Kind of hate that phrase. So many toolbox chests. So it said when we exit the dungeon, we're going to get stuff from the toolboxes or something? Dun-gung, dunka-dunky, dunka-dung. Toe slapping comedy?
Excuse me.
Not a fan. Sunkern is waiting for a Raspberry. Well, I certainly hope I have one because... Let's go. I have one. Dun, dun. The end of Drake and Josh theme has their feet right in the camera on the... Oh, they've been hiding it this whole time. It's like the Illuminati, but with toes. I think I hate it a lot. The more we... You know what's... So, I've talked about this before because it's about the only thing from psychology that I retained. But there's this thing called the mere exposure effect, where the longer you're exposed to something, the more fond of it you're supposed to become. And you'd think that with the amount we talk about feet, I have a foot fetish by the three streams worth of streams, and I think it's actually pushing me in the other direction. things considered. Dun, 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 dun. You knew Victoria from Victorious in high school? I don't know who that is. Please tell me you still know her. Ah! Donkey dunk 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 dunk. That's a pretty cool connection. We really don't have any famous people from my high school. We had a couple people from my high school go into sports. I have a friend through university that went to she went to high school with, I don't remember his name, like the actor's name, but he went to Blue Springs High School in Kansas City. You can look it up. He is he's like a very short African American actor, a guy. I think he played Stanley in That's So Raven, and I think he was in Role Models. I can't remember 100%. I don't remember his name, but we know someone who went to high school with him. Apparently he's like a big old dingus, but that's still pretty cool to know someone that famous. Even if they are apparently a dingus. That's still a nice little, a fun little fact to tell people. I know. Now I gotta know his name. Hey Google. Who is the actor who played Stanley in That's So Raven?
Bob A. J. Thompson. On the website BuzzFeed.com, they say, Thompson, the actor who played Stanley as a kid.
What's his name? Bobby J. Thompson. Bobby J. Thompson, American actor. Let's check that Wikipedia page. Kansas City, Missouri. That's him. I don't know him personally, SideQuest, but I know someone who went to high school with him. So a fun little fact there. Can I not pick up the box? Toolbox is too full. Well, then let's unfill it up, Papa. Or let's swap it out. I don't need an Oranberry. I'm too strong for that. I am much too strong for that. I will drink this Max Ether where it stands. Give me one scratchback, please. Which is different than a back scratch, by the way. A scratchback is completely different. I'll eat that. Fill up the belly for me. You know a couple streamers like Just Josh and Yo, you have some connections. Those guys are like pretty loaded, I heard. We do have, may I say, allow me to brag upon you guys. We have 13 of you in chat right now, and it's not even an Undertale stream. That's ridiculous. Thank you guys so much for the support, by the way. I hope you're having a good time. Please eat the whole Oranberry. If you are new and you're lurking, please consider hitting the follow button. Helps out a great deal. Let you know when I go live in the future. If you... No, you don't understand, Cubone. You gotta go. If you do enjoy it, I go live every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Tuesday, Thursday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Saturdays at noon Central Standard Time. And it's a very good time. Alright, let's escape. That was extremely hype. That was extremely hype. We got a lot of stuff from Thunderwave Cave there. I like the sparkle. Dojo tickets. So many dojo tickets. Okay, so the dojo must be... I used to do the dojo in the original. It must be way more important in this one because they're loading us up with things. A silver dojo ticket? I'm rich. A power drink, aka muscle milk? Exciting. You're proud of me for self-promoting? Thanks. It hurts real bad to do, and I'm still not super comfortable doing it, but heavy rotation specs. I'm still not super comfortable doing it, but I've accepted that I need to do it. So here we are, attempting it. Who are those guys? You know me? We do know Big ZD. You heard I'm a dingus? Who told you that? Because they're probably right. Okay, now we'll save Diglett. I am kind of a dingus because I chose to prioritize my own getting rich instead of helping poor Diglett. We will help Diglett right now. Couldn't do it yesterday. Let's go to Mount Steel and... We could do it yesterday. We chose not to. You almost just packed your black morph suit instead of a black swimsuit? Why do you have a black morph suit? Oh, from that Halloween costume. I forgot about that Halloween costume. Try to power up. Tickets. Thank you for the tickets. Morph suit. It's like a bodysuit. It's like whenever someone goes as a Slender Man cosplay, they got like the black morph suit. Yeah, like a Samus morph ball. Heck yeah. I wish. Tell him to. You went to college with. Yo, that's pretty hype. Dunky dunka da dunk. Hello. Kangaskhan storage. Oh, 30 out of 32 is my toolbox. I thought you could only store 32 items, and I was like, excuse me? That is not much. Boost the crit when you... Yeah, we'll take the heavy rotation specs, and we will take the Pecha Scarf as well, and we will equip those. Heavy rotation specs, I'm pretty sure, is a new item. It does not ring a bell for Papa, which is my name, if you were wondering. It does not ring a bell. No, don't trash! How do I equip? Can you perhaps only equip in a dungeon? Probably. Alright, let's go save Diglett. He's been waiting up there for an extra day. No, we will save Diglett today. The riches, they be a callin', but we will choose to save Diglett today instead. Here we are, Mount Steel. So Diglett was whisked to its peak. That's right. Sorry if you can hear Maria disciplining my son upstairs. The peak is 9F. Thank you for helping. Farewell. 9 whole floors. Don't mind me, packed the wrong thing. You love the idea of someone laying in the sun on a beach towel in an all-black morph suit. Let's go. Save Diglett, need to see his toes. You're not going to get to see his toes. You just get to learn that he has toes. Which I know is kind of a tease, but that's the way it works, so. I'm sorry. Please get utterly bopped. Let's go. Okay. So pushing... I gotta be really careful with this whole running into Cubone thing, because pushing him does like 8 times, it lowers 1 belly per second, which is really bad. Need to work on that. Yo, please murder him, thank you. Okay. You can harden all you want, I'll be honest. Doesn't affect me. He's chasing Rangoon. Look, that's what his natural DNA tells him to do. He's a doggo. Doggos chase cattos. I'm sorry. If you have a problem, ring up Charles Darwin on the phone. You can't, he's dead. But theoretically you could. You could ask him. I don't make the rules. You can harden all you want. Did I say those words? Because I stand by them. Okay. Yo, look at that Pecha Berry. Something about... something. If you head over to DeviantArt, I'm sure you can find them. Oh, probably. That sounds disturbingly gross, and you shouldn't do that. I don't like that when, like, that berry is nice and shiny right now, and I don't like that when you step on it, it gets all dirty. You dirtied up the berry, my friend. We probably should grab a Pecha Berry for the purpose... Probably should grab one for the purpose of having one, but we'll be fine. Frenchies were only bred to be cute and have breathing issues and to attack Rangoons. You forgot about that little aspect. They also do that. You regret it? Okay, Yeti, let me know. Here's what I envisioned in my mind. I envisioned a Diglett, but the Diglett is just the head, and then he's got like a big masculine body beneath him. And for some reason, I feel like his toes are just smaller Digletts. I feel like each toe has a Diglett's face on it. Is that what you saw? Clear out my inventory before dungeons? Yeah, but that takes so much work. Or I could just eat all the items. And then I could eat the rich. Yeetus? I dislike that quite a bit, but thank you for the insight. Now I know. I will add that to my list of things to not Google anymore. Like when I Googled the fruit. What did we Google that one time? Fruit hentai game or something? What was the thing I typed into Google? Fruit fan art game, fan service. What did I type when I saw that weird Pokemon fruit waifu? That's what it was. There you go. Same thing, basically. Scarring moment in my life. Oh! Yeah, I want a tiny reviver seed. Excuse me, I just said I want a tiny reviver seed? You know, by the way. Pick it up. The toolbox is full. I'm so sorry. Swap it then. Why has Cubone got 0 PP? Drop an oranberry. Unneeded. Swap. Don't worry, we figured it out. Personalized search results? I mean, it's possible that's what happened. There's an enemy. I'm not trying. No. I'm not trying. No. I'm not trying to auto mode right now. You don't understand. Scratch him. Scratch is so weak. Bone Club. Okay, so he's out of brutal swings, which is not great. Would have liked to keep that for the boss fight, but you know. Maybe it's a female Cubone? Possible, except that I chose male. Aye! Get water gunned. That is death. It's not death, actually. I lied to you. But this will be. Let's go. I mean, the blast seeds are pretty good. Let's go and swap it with the apple, and then I'm going to eat the apple. That's saving frames right there. I chose male for Psyduck. I thought I chose male for Cubone too. Did I not? It's possible I didn't. Get water gunned. Cubone is cute bone? Yeah. Donkey, 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 donkey. You have to say you Googled the same thing and found nothing, so you're... What? You didn't get the weird Pokemon Steven transforming into a Serena? Ouch! Hey, Cubone, you want to... Cubone! You kill him. They have to have a wait and place option. It has to be here and I'm just not seeing it. Bone Club upgraded? I mean, that's good, but don't die. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. He's biting. He's Joe biting. I need to learn how to... I need to know how to spend a turn without attacking. Let me do nothing. No! I don't know how that worked, but we did it. I tried to click A to attack a wall that I was not facing, and instead he laser beamed to attack the enemy, which scared me for a second, but we are alive. And for now, that's all that matters. The difficulty spike, go ahead and eat that, buddy. Go ahead and eat that. Oh, you're already full HP. We're good. There's definitely been a slight difficulty spike. Serena was the third result for you? Well, I'm just telling you it was the #1 result for me. So, like, maybe it's an algorithm thing, just remembering from my past, but I'm telling you, I have not looked that up before. I can almost bet you $1 million. It could be from looking up that one thing during Crotus's Danganronpa stream, though, that I instantly regretted. And Maria also instantly regretted. Oh, goodness. No! Do you see the symbol above Geodude's head, Yeetus? How are them apples? How are you so... Oh, we got like a speed boost. Well, please die. I'm dead! He's too strong! Why is this Geodude so strong? Hit him! What happened? I'm glad Water Gun was upgraded. The difficulty spike. I should have gone and got more treasure. Why did I not go get more treasure from Thunderwave Cave? It's too difficult. So I'm guessing, sure, eat it. I'm guessing that an enemy with a foot above its head is like a super enemy or something. Strange that they would choose to use. Strange that they would choose to use a foot. I'm almost out of water guns, bruh. No! I'm out of water guns, bruh. This is a problem. Cubone, help! Do something. This got very difficult very quickly. Okay, send help, please, forever. Okay, get me off this floor. Yeah, I think we're gonna maybe lose. I'm out of water guns. I do have max elixirs. We're playing this horribly. I found the stairs. Why did I not go in them? We do not need to continue searching here. Oh my goodness, the stomps from upstairs. What is happening? Looking up anything about media while you're consuming it is a bad idea. You keep spoiling Breaking Bad that way. Yeah, the YouTube and Google autofill results are not always your best friend from that perspective, so I can understand that completely. Every time, Maria, there are multiple... We looked it up, Yeetus, for several different characters. There's another jump at the fugitive section. Jeez, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of grinding, I think. Is it a Kecleon shop? I mean, I gotta visit the Kecleon shop and steal from it. Brother, I just, like, I can't hurt this guy, so you're gonna have to. That works. Nicolas Cage in a banana? Hate it. I have no more water guns. And that's a problem. Oh, he's polishing himself. That's what the foot is. He's got boosted speed. Which I guess Look, I'm confused by what's happening. Dungeon shop. Sometimes Kecleon opens a shop in a dungeon. Do not. Welcome, welcome. Oh, these are garbage. Look, I don't want what you're offering. I want to leave. Did he just get really mad at me? I don't think so. I think we're fine. Bruh. I'm gonna die. Rapid Spin's doing 11? It's much too much damage. Yes. Steal? I don't think we can. Multiple occasions. We looked it up for multiple characters. I think that's what she means. By multiple occasions. Or at least I hope. Banjo's being a bully. That's why you're stomping? Look, he just got his manhood removed, so he has to compensate a little bit. It's the same thing like when you go out and buy a huge Ford F-150. He just has to bully around the cat a little bit. Dunk-a-dunk, dunk, dunk, dunk. Alex Trebek just called everyone dumb? I love Alex Trebek. He's a good boy. A blast seed? Nah, chuck it. Oh, I killed him! Nothing personal, kid. Gadung. Executed. Oh my god. Also, blast seeds do 75 damage now. They were already broken. 75 to the back of the head. Oh my gosh. Don't worry, buddy. You're fine. That was brutal. Anyway, no. Geodude having rock polish is a big problem, dude. I'm also, like, really sorry that I murdered you, Cubone. That was not on purpose. It just happened. Reviver Seed? Look at this. We made up for it. Get rid of the plain seed. Now we're fine. Do not chuck that at him this time. I'm becoming dizzy with hunger. I mean, alright. If I must eat some stuff, I will. They are busted. Straight out of Mice and Men. Look at the rabbits, Lenny. Or wait, tell me about the rabbits. I don't remember what the other guy's name was. Look, I'm going to drink this Max Ether because I need water guns badly. Because we have no other water type move or ranged move. And then I'm also going to consume Apple. That's right, I am Android. I will consume Apple. Okay, let's switch players for a bit. I'm going to place Cubone for a little bit just because he's adorable. We'll make this swap just for a little bit of time. Lenny and George, that's who it was. We read that book. What moves we got? Brick Break, Headbutt? Yikes, brother, you're like really out of moves, huh? Water gun traverses through my body. Magic. What floor am I on right now? Does it say 7? 2 more. 3 hours and no pee break? Look, I'm not gonna say I haven't. No, Chio, dude. Are you kidding me? Traps this early? It is too early for traps. Psyduck, save me. Oh, he just got smacked. Good stuff. Oh, and an Aaron as well. Oh, they've definitely added some things that make the game easier. But it seems like they've also added some things that make the game a little bit harder. And I'm all here for that. I am all here for that. Okay, Psyduck using all my water guns, which is a little, you know, it's fine. I would like to go on and murder a Skarmory. With the Blast Seed that does 75, that might just kill him. So I think we're fine. You have a Nutto teacher. He read that part out loud right when the word bang appeared. He kicked the chair as hard as he could. That's a little rude. It's a little rude. We read that my freshman year of high school. So it's been a pretty long time since I read of Mice and Men. So I like faintly remember the details, but not much. I sent poor Cubone. I still feel bad about that. How'd you get him over there? Here, you alright? We've come to rescue you. I'm scared. Oh, dude, that's hype. That's a lot cooler than it was on the Game Boy Advance SP. What do you think you're doing here? We're here to rescue Diglett. Skarmory, don't do this. Release Diglett. How dare you? It's their fault. I haven't slept in days because the earthquakes frighten me so. Every night we have them. Those earthquakes are caused by this brat's ilk running under... Wow, racist Skarmory, huh? I don't think that's true. Well, it's true there have been many earthquakes lately, but it would take more than Diglett's family running wild below to cause earthquakes. You be quiet. We'll fight if you keep that up. It's no good. Skarmory's too agitated to listen to reason. What is Psyduck doing with the... Walk like an Egyptian? We have to fight on. Shoutouts to when Todder had to fight a Skarmory in the first rival battle in our Pokemon Soul Link. Busted. Okay. So they give you less maneuver. They give you less of a chance. Like, usually you have a couple turns to throw Graveler Rocks at him. They don't give you that this time. But that's fine, because I have a Blast Seed. Eating it makes you attack one tile in front of you with a blast, causing huge damage. You can also throw it, but the power, 75 damage is weaker? How much is this gonna do? 100! He lived! Okay, the peck, you know it hurts, but we're fine. No, not a brutal swing. Peck, alright, we're fine. We're probably fine. Probably fine. Hit him with that Brick Break, super effective, my dude. Ah, not super effective. I don't even get to watch his corpse hit the floor. I would like to see you perish. I can't keep it up. I can't keep up. No, not again. Why can't I read? Why can't I read? Skarmory, you're a steel type. You shouldn't have that problem. Oh, God. It's time to end it. This time. No clip. One of these days I'll learn to read, and I'll be a real big boy then. I'll flee for now. Yo, we messed him up. He can't even fly right. Oh, not so livid. Thank you very much for clipping the absolute murder of Cubone. Now this one. So much great material. Doesn't he have levit? Oh, he is flying type. That's true. Earthquake shouldn't do anything. Hey there, we chased Skarmory off by bringing up his erectile dysfunction. It's okay now. Come down over here. I can't. I'm too scared to move. Okay, no problem. We'll come to you. Just wait. Yo, the art style is really good. I'm full 180. I'm fully invested in this art style now. 15% of men. Not me. Do I look like a Skarmory? I'm a Psyduck. Look at this cliff. I can't see the bottom. Psyduck, what do? We can't get across this. Have you ever seen... Look, this is a PG stream, so I don't want to get too gross into it. But have you ever seen a duck's... what's the... I don't know the family-friendly equivalent. Love... No... We're just not going to bring it up. But you know what I'm talking about. Have you seen... It's a corkscrew. It's like a wine opener. And it's like that. In the process, it goes like... It unfurls like a... You ever seen those party noisemakers? Like the... you know, like the little birthday party noisemakers? I'm not going to do the motion because we're talking about something a little yikes here. And I don't want to do this next to my mouth with it. But you... blow into it and it unfurls and goes meep. You know those things? That's what they have, kind of. Oh hi, you're the Magnemite we saved. This took a strange turn. Yeah, we're talking about ducks, Maria. Just ducks. We got word of this. We came to rescue Diglett from the sky. The Southern Quacker. There you go. I like the way... I like that wording. Hold on to us tight. Look up a video. Look up a video. Yeetus, if you don't believe it, look up a video. It's disturbing. Party blowers, that's what you call them? We call them noisemakers because they make noise. But a party blower is also well...
Yeah.
It could be applicable, I suppose. Hold on to us tight. Don't be scared. We won't make the mistake of zapping you. Poor Skarmory, and why can't I read? I'm so excited. We got some good clips out of this stream today. Hive mind in the clipping process. That was my nickname in college. What was? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I've seen, there it is. It was a party item description that was confusing me. We use it on birthdays. Happy birthday. You know? Why am I'm not doing the motion because... Then it's weird, and then it's a different kind of happy birthday. Why are you always a part of the hive mind? Maybe you're the core of it. You wish you were... Excuse me? Oh, I was very scared. Yo, Yeti, here comes the sentence in question. Prepare. Maybe because I was somewhere up so high, my feet feel like they're still walking on air. Feet? He has them feet? Well, you're safe now. That's what counts.
Your fantasies can't ever be quenched.
And your feet are safe. Thank you very much. Oh, you've been rescued. Great, great. What was that? Am I hearing voices? Whoops, you can't see us. That's terribly rude of us. Hello, Doug Trio here. Insert question about 10 toes versus 30 toes. Oh, Papa! Diglett, you had us worried. You're not hurt. Nope, it was scary, but I'm alright. It's all thanks to Psyduck's team. Thank you for everything. You're heroes. You should be thanking our Magnemite friends. Their rescue is impossible for us to do on our own. Oh, how rude of us. Thank you so much. No, it was the only thing to do. And how both our evolved forms are joined trios, I feel a certain kinship. After all, Pokemon must help each other. I'm impressed. Sincerely, thank you. Excuse me. We must be going, Psyduck. Cubone, Thank you. Farewell. Dunk. Diglett has feet and everything I know is a lie. Uh-oh. The same quote as in one of the older games, word for word it seems. Well, the old mystery dungeon? Ah, it's on the wrong screen again. Why is it always on the wrong screen? I want to be able to see it. Donkey, donkey, donk, dun, dun, dun. Yeah, dun, 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 dun. What old game? Yeah, that's this game, Yeetus. That's this game you're looking at right now. This is the remake of that game. We're just living in a different life, so we got some HD graphics now. That would be why the same... This is the scene right here. It's just more of a lower angled shot. They learned about cinematography. You had no idea it was a remake? I said it was I told you this was my favorite game from when I was a kid. Also, the whole time we've been playing, I was like, oh, they changed this, they changed this, they added this. That's a nice quality of life update. You think I'm just talking into my own butthole? You got a Max either. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes I yap to fill time. But, no, this was planned yapping for the most part. Shows how much Yeetus pays attention. To be fair, it is extremely late where he lives, so I'll give him a pass. My attention span at 4 a.m. is usually off in dreamland, so I'll give him... Do you hate me? Wait, where is it? Thank you, Squeal. No! Help, it's on the wrong tab again.
After all,
It's on the... I keep... Why? I need to move it. Just move it.
Excuse me.
Just move it. Oh, you got my poor hiccup in there. I apologize. All right, I've moved it. If I click one more, we got it. There's a reason Carlos complains at you for it. I mean, when he streams, it's even later. It's like ridiculous time over there. Even if it's not daylight savings time, you get an extra hour and it's still late. It's 4 there. Hey, Google. Hey, Google. What time is it in the United Kingdom currently?
The time in United Kingdom is 2:20 a.m.
2:20. It's close. It would usually be, by this time, because we're an hour behind because of springing forward, it would usually be 3:20 a.m. there. So it's pretty late. But now that we're an hour earlier, life's but a dream. 2:20 a.m. Child's play. You had your daylight savings time, so it's super early. I'm glad. Anything we can do to help out the UK boys. All the EU boys. I usually finish my stream at 4.
Yeah.
There's something in there about that. I don't know exactly what, but we'll go ahead and yell that. We'll be on our way too. Oh, wait, don't go away. What is it? Would you like to join our team? Join your team? Yes. We couldn't have done this last job if you weren't around, Magnemite. I thought we need more help doing rescues in the future. Psyduck, don't you think so too? Yes, more members needed. What time am I in? I'm in the central time zone, so it's currently 9:21 p.m. How about it? Will you join us as members of our rescue team? Rescue team? That sounds fun. But if you need us to rush over to rescues, we need somewhere to live close by. Could you, like, pay my rent for a little bit? I'm getting a paycheck soon, but I just need a little... Is there anywhere we can live in this area? Well... Oh, there isn't. Too bad. Sorry, but we can't join you. See you! Just even allow me time for a conversation. That's too bad. You're Eastern? Does Yeetus ever sleep? Eastern boys and Western girls? That's the plot of Game of Thrones, right? That's too bad. But it's true that team members should be able to live close by so they can leave quickly. I guess we need to find places for Pokemon to live if we want some to join our team. I know, let's go to the Pokemon Square tomorrow. There's an interesting place called the Camp Corner. That's new. I mean, that's not, it was there, but that's not what it was called, I don't think. I think it was called like Wigglytuff's Shop or something. Wigglytuff's Habitats or something. Camp Corner. It wasn't open the other day when we went to the square. It should be open tomorrow, though. It's next door to Felicity. I know where it is. Wigglytuff is usually there. That's a new name. That's what we'll do tomorrow. We'll go to Pokemon Square. That's my kind of day. What a temporally diverse group. You don't have to get up till 10ish most days, so you still got a few hours. Yeah, but what about when Crotus streams? And he streams until like 2 a.m. our time, which has to be like 7, 2, 5, 6, like 9 a.m.? What do you do then? Well, you usually pass out, but I would hope you'd be passing out by about 9 a.m. Again, it's that dream again. It's everyone's waifu. When Crota streams, you just have a nap. That's still pretty impressive. That Pokemon, who could it be? Just move to the US and you'll be fine. You know, you'll have to forfeit your healthcare and things like that, but that's fine. Huh? I'm hearing better this time. What? Human? My role? My brand? Wait, please tell me more. Oh, that's a great emote. You've been watching US sports for like 7 years. You're on our time zones. That's true. Most games here start around like 7 p.m., so I can understand that. I can't. Drifting off. Except hockey. Hockey sometimes earlier. The Blues game I went to yesterday started at 7, and we got dunked upon the next morning. I have been to definitely double-digit, 10-plus Blues games in my life. I have witnessed one win. One win in my 10-plus games I've gone to. I am horribly cursed, yet my friends continue to invite me to Blues games. There's no dunking in hockey. There was last night. It's actually kind of mad. I was not allowed to watch the Blues during this Stanley Cup playoff run because for a while there, in the first 2 series, every single game I watched, they lost, and every single game I didn't watch or couldn't watch, they won. There was one game in particular. I was outside. I wanted to watch the game because it was like a game 6 or a game 7. Like if we won it, we go to the next round. I was outside doing some stuff, and I came in and we were up like 2-0. So they scored 2 goals while I was standing outside. Like 5 minutes passed, and I came in, and the second I sat on the couch, the other team scored, I think, 2 back-to-back goals. And my parents made me leave the house. They were like, no, you're not doing this again. Send it. So I was not allowed to watch the game. But this season, maybe I can watch. We are making up that game with the Ducks tomorrow. Please watch that game. Well, I don't think so. Morning, Psyduck. Aha, what's the matter? You haven't woke up yet. Now, I did watch on TV the game where we won the Stanley Cup. But I was also amongst a group of like 10 other friends, so my bad luck was probably canceled out. What's the matter? You haven't woken up yet? Oh. You've been having strange dreams. What was the strange dream about? Dun-dun-dun-dun, told him about the dreams. Oh, okay. Psyduck, you said you're actually a human, right? So maybe those dreams have some connection to how you became a Pokemon, Psyduck. By the way, Psyduck, what do you want to do? You want to turn back into a human? It's true, I haven't thought about it much, but do I want to become a human again? Being a human pretty great. I'll say I'm not sure. What's wrong? Is this a dilemma for you? Well, I hope so. It sure is more fun here with me. Yo, you know what I found out about the word dilemma today? Which I should have known a long time ago. It has the Greek word, the Greek prefix, or sorry, the Latin prefix die in it, which means two. Because a dilemma is usually a problem you have of choosing between two things. And apparently there's other words. If you were, for example, if you have trouble in Gen 1 choosing between Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle, which by the way is very easy because it's Charmander every time. But if you did have trouble choosing between those three, it's not a dilemma. It's a trilemma. Mind blown today. That was on a radio ad. My Bluetooth in my car stopped working, and I feel like I'm living in 1920 because I had to turn on the radio to listen to something on the way to work. And one of the radio ads was like, "It's can't choose between KFC's new barbecue chicken, hot chicken, and blue chicken. Well, that's quite the trilemma you got there." And I was like, "Excuse me, trilemma?" It's possible it was just a made-up word for marketing, but still, kind of blew my mind. I hope so. It sure is more fun to be here with me. Anyway, are we supposed to go to Pokemon Square today? Do you remember? We need to get information on how we can add members to the rescue team. This is where the game gets real good. Now we can start recruiting boys on. Not that I have any problem with Psyduck and Cubone, but it'd be nice to get some extra typings in here. Let's get going off to Wigglytuff Camp Corner. Let's go. Trilemma is a real word? Is there a quadlemma? How high does the lemmas go? Oh, I forgot. I'm supposed to be... You should check this every day, because sometimes they have really good TMs. I will examine your merchandise. When a TM is sparkly, one of your teammates can learn a move from that TM. The TMs are so good! Surf? Teaches the move Surf, a damage-dealing special move. Does Surf hurt everybody in the room? It damages all Pokemon in the room except you. Alright, well, we don't want that. Because that would absolutely destroy... You saw what happened the first time with Cubone. Not trying to do that again. Pretty sure that would just kill him every time. May I assist you in any other way? No, Kecleon. Let's go learn about Wigglytuff. They are all banger. A dodecalemma. Hey, Google. Hey, Google. What is a trilemma?
Here's the definition of trilemma.
I love
a
it.
situation in which a difficult choice has to be made between three alternatives, especially when these are equally undesirable.
Oh, undesirable. Okay, so my starter Pokemon wasn't great. Alexa. Oh, wait, that's not you. Sorry. Hey, Google. Hey, Google. What is a quadlemma?
Sorry, I don't have any information about that.
It stops at trilemma. That's a great word. I'm going to use that. I'm sad. That's a word I would have loved to shove into a research paper back in the day. I am so mad I didn't know that. Hey, Google. What is a quadrilemma?
According to Wikipedia, in Euclidean plane geometry, a quadrilateral is a polygon.
Not a quadrilateral,
with
you
four vertices or
nerd.
corners. Sometimes, the term quadrangle is used by analogy with triangle, and sometimes tetragon for consistency with pentagon, hexagon, and so on.
Okay, Mrs. Brothers, my 9th grade geometry teacher. Let's hurry over to Wigglytuff's Camp Corner. Here I am. I did say another woman's name. I am not cheating on Google. I would like everybody to know that. It just kind of slipped out. Maria has an Alexa upstairs that I've been using. It just slipped out. It would be a great vocabulary word for a paper. It's a great word. One of my favorite paper words back in the day was concurrently. Oh, you shove concurrently into a couple of papers because you're talking about two things developing alongside each other. Slap in concurrently and bam, that's an A paper. It doesn't even matter what the rest of the paper's about. That's a win. Welcome to Wigglytuff's Camp Corner. Oh, your first visit here. Oh, I get it. You started a rescue team too, didn't you? You've come to the right place. By the way, I have not been giving any effort on any of these voices. I apologize. I've been sent by the rescue organization to support teams like yours. My main role is to provide rescue team camps. Camps are a place for members on your rescue team to stand by until dispatch. You can choose different spots for your camps like the forest or by the water. So make sure you build a camp that suits the Pokemon you want to recruit. Normally, you would need monies to build a camp, but I'll make a special deal. Since you're here for the very first time, I'll give you 3 camps for free. Stonks. Here we go. Camps. We all love camps. Okay, this used to be something else. Like, this does not sound familiar. What did this place used to be called? Because it was not called Camp Corner or whatever. I think it was called, like, Wigglytuff's Habitats. And I think her song was like, habitat, tat, tat. Maybe they got rid of it for that? Maybe? Monka? Commensurate? Commensurate's a pretty good word. It's a pretty solid... Commensurate. It's a pretty good instantaneous plus 10 IQ points. If you use that in a sentence. She would say, Yum Ta? We all love camps? Now she just says Ta! No more Yums! Congratulations, you can go to the Wild Plains, the Stump Forest, and Sky Blue Plains. You can now recruit Pokemon that live in these camps. In dungeons, sometimes Pokemon you're battling will want to be your friends. In that case, they may ask to join your team. That's it for now. Good luck. Bzzzt. If you're giving camps away, could you also give my friends access to the Power Plant camp? I want to join Team B Team. I forgot it was called Team B Team. Okay, gotcha. I'm giving it away today. Camps. We all love camps. Ta. Congrats. You can go to the power plant. Yes, now I can wait at the power plant camp. Yay! I'm not adding you to the team. Sorry, I know my friend turned down your offer to join your team yesterday. An electric type does not make any sense on the team because anytime they use an electric type move, it's going to hit Cubone. Because lightning rod, so we don't really need an electric type. Sorry! They were called friend areas. Weird change, I get it. Actually, I don't really get it. I think friend area is fine. It'd be one thing if like because the game came out like 2003, so it'd be one thing if they called them something that was like maybe like culturally insensitive or like a word that changed meaning over time. But like, I don't think there's anything wrong with a friend area. What's wrong with a friend area? Yeah, doesn't camp sound more Monka-esque? I'm sending the Magnemite to the camp. We'll come get you if we need you. That's way more Monka-esque. They should go back to friend. Friend, we're friends. This is an area for my friends. Maybe friend area is a little too...
Yeah.
Potentially. After mulling it over last night, my friend got an overwhelming desire to become your team member. I apologize, but could you allow my friend to join your rescue team? Oh, wow, don't forget, we were the ones that asked your friend to join us, so yes, that'd be awesome. Glad to have your friend on board. Alright, good on you. Do your best and try not to hinder your rescue teammates. Bzzzt. You'd rather it be Gia than Monka-esque? Actually true. I'll do my best, yay. Magnemite level 7, join the team. Do I want to give him a nickname? No. I'll be resting up at the power plant camp. If you want me along for a rescue, come get me. Cool stuffs. You can go to the rescue team camp by taking the left path from your base. If you decide to take Magnemite with you, take the bottom path from your base. Before entering a dungeon, you can edit your team. That's all the giveaways today. Good luck with the rescue work. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh, shoot. It's a kerfuffle. That's a word that's not great in papers. Do not try to shove kerfuffle into a paper. I was in this class in high school. Colloquially, can never pronounce that word. It was known as writing lab, but the fancy school term for it to make it sound like a real class was analysis of writing. And essentially we served as the proofreaders for the entire school. So for like rough drafts on papers and stuff, instead of giving them to the teachers, so the teacher had to go through and proofread every single paper and give, basically to save them time, we would get sent essays from every English class in the entire school, or any social studies, any class that has papers in it. We would get sent them and we would read them. And my goodness, did I read some garbage during that time period. I don't remember a lot of them. It was a good time, Not So Livid. I don't remember a lot of them. But there's one that sticks out in my brain to this day that hurts so bad. It just, in terms of writing, it was a literary analysis of some sort of a book, of a classic novel. I can't remember what it was. Let's pretend it's of Mice and Men. And the opening line to it, not the thesis statement, but the opening line to the entire essay was something along the lines of, there is perhaps no more noble character than Lenny from Of Mice and Men. And I would know, because I'm as humble pie. That was the intro sentence. I had so many issues with that sentence. First of all, please never use the term humble pie in your paper. Second of all, please do not switch to the first person point of view and interject yourself into the story, the characters in the story. Third of all, I don't think it was about Lenny, but it was To Kill a Mockingbird. It was definitely To Kill a Mockingbird. Maybe they were talking about Atticus, and Atticus is pretty humble, so maybe that's fine. But the back half of the sentence, pure garbage. Speaking of To Kill a Mockingbird, that just reminded me of another one. There was a paper we graded, and I know that they did not read To Kill a Mockingbird, because through the entire paper, as they were writing about whatever, they referred to the book as Tequila Mockingbird. Tequila, as in the alcohol, Mockingbird. That's the title of the book, is Tequila Mockingbird. That's probably the easiest way for me to tell. You didn't even look at the front cover of the book. It's also like, it's probably like stamped in the top right of every single page. You did not crack this book open. You didn't even rent it from the library, would be my guess. That was a pretty good one, too. I'll have to see if I can sit down and remember any other great Writing Lab stories. It was a pretty good time. I remember I used to have one of those fancy multicolored pens, and that different edits would be in different colors. Like, if it's grammar, it's red. And if it's sentence structure, it's blue. And if... I took that class a little too seriously. Almost got a B in it. But I took it very seriously. Huh, what's going on over there? There seems to be a commotion. Please help my friend. Please, I need help. Forget it. We're not about to work for that. But my friend needs a gust of wind, please. Hi, what's going on? Huh, that scene there? Jumpluff's begging for a rescue mission, but not finding any luck. See that guy? There, the one in the middle with the pointy nose. He's a Pokemon named Shiftry. He's got his own rescue team, but his team's greedy. They don't work unless they get paid royally. Shiftry worst boy? There's some other pretty bad boys in this, but Shiftry's pretty bad. Jumpluff's been begging for help, but I feel sorry for that poor Pokemon. Wait. Oh, what do you want? Let's go. Gen 1ers in shambles. Plus Tyranitar, who's basically a Gen 1 mod, am I right, boys? Extremely cool team. If you didn't add Charizard on your team every time to try to emulate this team right here, Shiftry, more like, can't say it, worst boy. Jumpluff Poggers, right? What a cute little round boy. Hey, rather cold-hearted, aren't you? To save Jumpluff's friend, a strong wind is needed. Your leafy fans can whip up powerful winds. It's an easy matter for you. Help that Pokemon out. Okay, we'll do it. Scurry. They gone. Dude, forget Shiftry. Nuzleaf got some thick, with 2 C thighs. He's thick. Dang, boy, he's a... You know the rest. Wow, the Shiftry agreed without any argument. Say, who are they? You don't know, it's Alakazam's team. They're the most famous rescue team around these parts. That's Charizard. His flamethrower can melt mountains. That's Tyranitar. He takes great pride in his armored body and amazing strength. And that's the leader, Alakazam. Alakazam doesn't like physical attacks. He fights with psychic powers. He's endowed with an amazing brain and an IQ of 5,000. 5,000 head. You like how the Pokemon are not to scale? It is true. Your Pokemon Showdown team has five Jumpluffs? How's the team doing for you? Apparently he's memorized everything that happened in the world. Alakazam does all the commanding in the team. He's clearly in charge. Thank you. No need for thanks. It's only natural that you get help. If anyone turns you down again, come see me. Take care. 100% win rate? Cool. I wouldn't expect less from a gold rank rescue team. Okay. What's wrong? What's up? Spoons. It's fine. It's nothing. Let's go. I'm sorry. I think you meant let's go. 3 times. Whew, that was scary. Sheesh. Cool. We use Psyduck. We need to become like them. Let's recruit more members and make our rescue team first class. You'd beat all of us losers? Oh, snap. Who lurking? Not if I can help it. Keke. Galaxy Brain. The next morning. You have huge confidence in that team? I didn't even get to do rescue missions. Okay, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. Excuse me, this is normally where I save? Do you not have to go back to the house to save in this game? Do you not have to go back to the house to save in this game? Okay. Good stuff. Ladies and gentlemen. What's all the question marks, dude? I got nothing. Can you have multiple saves? You cannot have multiple saves. It doesn't look like... Well, technically I can. They have a button that's admire illustration. That's a great button. The menu option I never needed to know. What was I going to say? I'm going to end the stream here, mostly because I have to use the restroom extremely badly. And also, it just seems like a pretty logical point to stop at. Now, the problem is I'm going to want to keep playing this game off camera. But, I don't know. I'll leave it up to you guys for the most part. What do you guys think about this game so far? Do you think it'd be a good stream game? Or would you rather send it? I have no problem. This is up to you guys completely. I'm not saying we'll play it every Tuesday, but it might be something we hop on if there's a Tuesday that I don't know like what to play, which is often. Also massive chat, by the way. If there's a Tuesday where I don't know what to play, I think it's a pretty good option. I'll come back to it every Tuesday or so, especially in like this weird intermittent period now where like I don't have many new games to play on Tuesdays, so maybe this would be like our go-to Tuesday game. But if something new pops up, like something I really want to play, then maybe we eat that and we play that on Tuesday, and then we'll come back to this. So maybe it's like it's kind of the Tuesday series, but not like a hard commit. Because we're getting a lot of variety on Thursdays, as long as we're not playing games all the time like Pikmin that are a little bit longer. We're getting some good variety then. You believe I'm occupied next Tuesday? Ooh, you right. I forget it. Almost like I forgot it. Chat's always massive. Skarmory doesn't have that problem. Okay, cool. Well, if you guys are down, then we're gonna keep this safe, which means I'm not gonna do any grinding off camera. I guess I could grind off a camera, like you said, Big ZD, but save the cutscenes. Unfortunately, I think we're about to enter a cutscene, so I will not play the game now. What I might do is I might make a second save, or like a second character on this on the Switch, so that I can be playing off camera as well. Although I do want to like save any new reactions for stream to keep them as authentic as possible. But I'm not gonna lie, I want to play the heck out of this game. I miss quite the dilemma. It's a good thing there's no third option. We might have a trilemma on our hands. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I definitely want to play the heck out of this game, though. But we'll save it for now. Next Tuesday, like Gita said, we might have some other regularly scheduled stuff to take that spot. But we'll come back. We'll join the misadventures of Psyduck and Cubone again at a future date. We can start adding new Pokemon on the team now, which is very exciting. You can do a bunch of cool stuff now. It should be a good time. Anyway. Oh, there's no music. There's absolutely no music for you guys. I apologize for that. Hold on. Let's fix this. And let's also, hopefully next stream, we're playing Pikmin next stream, so we definitely do not have to worry about this. My voice is the music. I'm sorry. Okay, so let's see what happens. So right now I've got chat, I got mic audio 1000, I got oh wait, it won't matter because there's nothing to sync it up with, right? Oh wait, yes there is. I got to do the webcam as well. I got webcam at 650. Let's take that off. Excuse me, let's take that off. Excuse me, there we go. Hello? All right, it should be 1-to-1 now. 650 equals 1000. Question, is it synced currently? Because right now it's at 0 and 0. 0 should equal 0. But does it? Nope. Why? This is why I do not play Nintendo. It's close. That's cool, but it should be exact. And this is why I do not play Nintendo Switch games anymore. Because why the heck doesn't 0 equal 0? Enjoy some lo-fi. I'm leaving. Thanks for chilling. Please enjoy this lo-fi. Can you hear it? You can hear it. I'm a bit behind my voice. I don't get it. Well, hopefully when we play Pikmin and I reset my computer, hopefully 0 equals 0 there, because otherwise we're going to have to spend the first 30 minutes trying to figure out why that's doing that again. Just move my mouth a bit before I make the sounds. Could do it. Could potentially do it. Raid you? You're going to have to beg me for it, side quest. Monka S hiccup. Why can't I hear the music? Oh, because this is plugged into the TV and not into this. This... Raid him? Well, since he asked, I do not like the daddy. Clearly earned it. Are you live currently, side quest? Cricket. Raid channel. You're not even live, my boy. How am I supposed to raid an unlive channel? It's not physically possible. Actually, I think it is, but then I would send you guys over there to a black screen. Raid side quest. Please enjoy the blank screen. In a min? I don't have a min. I got a bladder that's filled. It's ready to boist. I gotta use the restroom extremely badly. Well, I think if I send... Who got plus 250 coins? How'd you get plus 250 coins? How'd you get plus 250 coins? Yeetus, what'd you do? You get coins for raids? Why am I not raiding on the daily? I mean, I also should be raiding on the daily because it's a good way to grow the channel. So I should probably be raiding more people that... Like we did the one day with Isaac. We should probably be doing more of that. Going and raiding smaller channels that are playing the same game. Exactly. Now you're live. All right. I'm going to send you guys over there. Thanks for tuning in. Yeetus, I'll raid you if you do a Twitch Sings. He was a really nice guy. I'm going to see you guys later. Thanks for hanging out. Obviously, I'm going to have to use the restroom, and then I'm going to go get something to eat, so I might not be in SideQuest chat instantly, but I'll be there. I'll be there for you. Let's go raid. I'm running out of time on the raid, so we got to do this quick. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Appreciate it. Support, as always. Fantastic. I'll see you on Thursday for more Pikmin. Right now!